Hello, hello, everybody. My goodness. We're here. We are here. It is Monday. What is today's day? The 19th? Okay, I was going to try and sound all official and everything with, it is Monday, August 19th, right? You can delete that other part, in post. Yeah, it is a day. It is time for the mayhem, which is about to commence here in about 70 seconds here. Kicking off tonight's show, it is going to be Wobert staying up late. Of course, to you, my friend, I apologize for not seeing your message earlier about it being super late and everything. You know, being nervous about your level of play. It's kind of cooking dinner at the time, so apologies there. But I'm glad you can still make it. I'm glad we're going to see you put up a good fight up against the former Upstarts champ. The former Upstarts champ is in the house. Firedox already back at it. And it's going to take on Wobert here. What should be a fun matchup. Believe Firedox is playing on keyboard. Since, you know, perhaps having some controller issue. I forget. I'm going to be honest. I forget what the heck's going on with him. But at any rate, that's going to be our opening match. You know, we got some tag team action to follow that. Some triple threat action. A lot of it was kind of booked today, right? So, yeah. We got a lot of fun stuff. So, I'm going to finish setting up this first match. And then we will... we'll get this party started. We will get this party started. Some Markiplier energy, apparently. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. All right, let me finish setting this thing up, and yeah, we'll be back. right, everybody. It is time for the return of the greatest Classic Tetris show out of all of those that take place on Monday nights. It is time for your Monday Night Mayhem with your host, the one, the only BirbWizard, as per always. And as per always, we got ourselves a nice stacked 6-match card here. Lots of fun action to come, beginning with this opening match right here. Charlie? That bell, that sound, it means it's time to begin. Instructions, please. The left-hand side is a player who has been slowly but surely on the rise in the world of Tetris. Not even just Tetris Friendlies, just all of Tetris. And is staying up late, staying up very late, because Tetris Friendlies, it's great and it is worth it. They're gonna show what they got. It's a Wolbert. And on the right, their opponent for this evening is your former Tetris Friendlies Upstarts champion, who is going to be playing on the keyboard this evening to kind of bring some balance in, and also because, you know, they're having some controller issues or whatever nonsense is going on. It is the one, the only Fire Ducks. All right, so we got a same piece sets quest there from Wolbert. Fire Ducks agreeing as I started saying that sentence. So before Colin gets here, let's generate a seed. So folks that are playing here, it is going to be a DF, D as in dog playing Tetris, B5, B as in BirbWizard, 8C. So that's... Oh, Colin is here. Okay, well, there you go. Just had to beat him in the punch. That was all he had to do. Yeah, no Colin seeds in this one. Yeah, right. Yeah. My bad. Yeah, F is in fractal. Yeah. For the rest of that seed. Or for the start of that seed, rather. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you just gotta mention, right? If you say Colin's name in a mirror 3 times, he'll, a bad seed will appear. Oh, my word. Toka, I might have an answer. And of course, Fire Ducks getting a good laugh out of that. Oh, my word. So, Wolbert, when you are ready to go, let me know. You will get this party started. Was I the one that was screaming like a pterodactyl during a CTWC short of Jerpy's match? I don't think so. I'd have to see the short. It's possible, but I don't believe. I might have done something like that as a bit, but you know. Oh man, at any rate, here we go. Game number 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. A Tetris. Let's go. Of course, Khan plays Tetris in the house. You messaged me, but I ignored. On Discord or on here? Or where did you message me? If you messaged me, I did not see it. But at any rate, just hoping for some triple transitions tonight from Wolbert here. That is the hope that they have mentioned here, right? They just want to get to transition 3 times. Yeah, you were me in 2024. Yeah, I saw I had a message request, but then it said that the message was deleted. So, yeah, if you tried messaging me earlier, yeah, send whatever you sent earlier. I'll need you to send that again. Yeah, I was, because nothing came through. So, Speaking of nothing coming through, nothing really coming through here for Firedox at the moment as his board is in a bit of trouble. A couple double flips here. Uh-oh. And that's going to be an early top from Firedox. Couple misdrops later. And that'll do it. 74,000, the final score. But this is not over for Wobert. Wobert's got to chase this down. Pretty short chase down, but, you know, anything can happen. Still got to, you know, in theory it's easy, but you still got to get it done. Again, he needs about 9,000 more points. So again, we need 75,000 points to begin here. We can just get a couple more birds. This board is not looking too great, but I mean, we're like right there. There's a single, one more will do it, and there it is! Wobert at 76,000 points, a messy board, but it is no problemo. That is game number 1 in the books, GG's. And can you schedule here? Yeah, for tonight, we're filled up for tonight. But yeah, like I said, I did, like I said, I saw your message request and it didn't actually show the message. So yeah, if you want to get in for next week, absolutely, you know, for sure, we'll get you in. Yeah, sorry I missed that. It just, you know, like I said, the tech did not want to work with me on that one. All right, of course, players have incremented the seeds, and we are going to be just about good to go. So let's do it. Game number 1, or game number 1. Wow, someone's tired. Here we go. Game number 2. We continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Man, or we're tired. Makes 2 of us, man. My goodness. Had a crazy. I've had a crazy 24 hours. Let's just put it that way. My goodness. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was just gonna say game 1+1. And of course, once again, welcome in one and all who are coming here on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, wherever you're watching live from, all over the internet airwaves. Right. Welcome aboard. Of course, the Boxman's in the house. RG40 and Matakiri. Matakiri is here. Of course, we are underway game number 2. Both players have already surpassed their scores from the last game. So real extreme, did not miss much. It was definitely an unfortunate early top up from Firedox in game number 1. But again, both players looking better already. They are neck and neck here in game number 2. So we got a simul Tetris coming in. 124 to 127. It is the Firedox with the lead. A couple of clean boards. Some awkward dependencies here and there, but you know, they've been getting the pieces they need. They've been able to resolve their situations. Of course, we're playing QB. What is the color scheme for Wobert? It is the Tetris Pride gym, or the Tetris Pride ROM that they are using. You know, so all the color schemes reflects a lot of the, you know, the various Pride flags, you know, similar color schemes. And that is certainly allowed here on Friendlies. So, yeah, that is the reason for the difference in the colors. Just, on 18, it's a very slight difference. The difference in color becomes a little bit more exaggerated, or I guess not exaggerated, but becomes a larger difference on some of the later levels. But on 18, you know, pretty similar, just a brighter color, you know. You know, and of course, since these are non-ELO rated matches, right, certainly, you know, we'll certainly allow it, right? We're not worried about, you know, he's like, oh, well, what if this person's color is easier to see, right? You know, certainly, you know, we're not worried about that here. Not worried about that. All right, Wilbert with the Tetris. We'll go to 230, 269. Hey now for Firedox, the former Upstarts champ. You know, of course, if you missed the Clash of Champions this past Friday, if you missed it, definitely go back and watch that VOD from the Upstarts Championship. Was a very exciting match. You know, it's a hard fought battle. You know, and Winterra now the current, right, was able to upend Firedox and take the belt right out of his hands, right off his waist. But, you know, again, it was Firedox's hardest title defense attempt yet, and, you know, it was the hardest one he had, and, yeah, was just unable to hold it off, so certainly he'll be back in the running sooner than later. Try and go back for that title. You know, and in spite of playing on a keyboard, right, which is not his usual control scheme, again, normally a controller player, right, normally is, you know, normally playing, you know, like the normal DAS on a controller, but he's playing on keyboard at the moment, and it's still looking pretty good here. Still has a over 100,000 point lead, 407 to 291. Wilbert's just been having to burn quite a bit here, as we are starting to approach the 19 transition. Man, thank you, RG40. That is much appreciated. It means a lot, truly. So Matakiri wanting to know, how am I supposed to know I'm not colorblind? It's a good question, right? Maybe we're all colorblind, right? Maybe, you know, not to make a conspiracy here, but like, what if none of the colors as presented to our human eyeballs are not as they are actually shown, right? Because then there'd be no way to prove, right? There'd be no way for us to prove it, right? Because none of us could see it. But, you know, I'm just saying. Unless you're in the government, of course. But I mean, you know, right? Only government eyeballs can see colors properly. Oh, man. Tetris Wilbert, we're going to 414. 491 here for the Firedox. Is that just true? I mean, like Manta Shrimp? I actually don't know. So, you know, that honestly wouldn't be surprising, but no, genuinely, I have no idea. So. Oh, man. Firedox at transition 526. Wilbert will join at 467. So a solid transition here from Wilbert. Still finds themselves about 100,000 points, or sorry, was about 100,000 points behind earlier, but now it finds themselves in a mess is the more important thing, and they're going to throw it in right there. They are way too high up the board. Be able to get anything over, and with a Tetris for the dagger from the Firedox, he will tie this up 1-1. GG's. There you go. What worked out what they wanted. They just wanted the shrimp colors. Goodness gracious. Firedox killing it here. He got into a nice rhythm after that tough top out the first game. He's just cooking here. So, of course, you are welcome to mullen this if you wish. Right? We'll allow one mullen per set. Yeah, 'cause he's really feeling it here. Yeah, right. Stop, stop, they're already dead. Yeah. Wilbert, hey, that was working. That was working, dude. So, yeah, whatever you were doing, right, to kind of just send it all the way to 19, I mean, that was working, so. Oh, wow. That was like almost PB, too. It was like 80,000 short. Like, jeez. Maybe a couple more Tetrises. Like, yeah, look at this. Firedox is on fire. Could maybe max this out. Oh, my word. Oh, man, it's got to find an efficient burn here. Oh, man. Oh, no, gonna really shift to J. Oh, come on, man. Man. Still, monster game there, right? Especially considering the keyboard. My goodness. But 850, a solid final score going into level 27. Man, is Firedox rolling? No, Firedox is keyboard dancing. And, oh, that was a keyboard PB. Nice. Yeah, I was there. I thought that was PB. I thought I remember seeing that it was like 600 and something. So, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. 850. Yeah, by almost 200K, right? Just sent it, right? That, yeah. Yes, it was just fake. Oh, my word. All right, looks like we are on the same seed. We are ready to go. Birb's ready, so let's count him down. Game number 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, of course, Wilbert talking, you know, nearly beat the PB where got a 536 at transition. Was just one Tetris away. And it topped out 4 lines before the transition, so certainly, you know, their improvement's really going to come from the 19, and that's pretty common, you know, for a 500K player, right? Where you get, you kind of hit that wall, right? Where if you're struggling on the 19, you know, really your best you get's about like 500-600K. Now, obviously, it's possible to get, you know, with perfect play, you know, about 750 at transition, but. You know, but for someone of a, you know, like a 500K player, you know, yeah, that it's really for a lot of 500K players, it's the 19 that's the struggle, you know, and certainly Wilbur, not an exception there. Certainly, it's got some room for growth, you know, certainly make some progress, you know. And right now, they're just trying to make sure they can get there every game, you know, have some level of consistency, and that is very admirable. Though certainly gonna want to get out of this mess. Got some uncomfortable dependencies forming. Of course, Gilded Lizards in the house, alongside AV Geek. Yeah, of course, last PB of hers with no significant 19 play was a 587 with 10 lines to go. So, I mean, yeah, that's... Wow, hey, I've seen this one. It's a classic. Yeah, I saw it on a rerun. Oh, man. Tetris Firedox go to 168. 88,000 points for Wilbert. Off to a bit of a rough start, but very well done on the dig, though. Certainly did very well to be able to get out of the mess that they were in to start the game. And there we go. Longbar gauge. There's a Tetris for Wilbert. We're going to 115. Is back on the board. I think Volkite's having some weird NTC issues. Yeah, maybe see if Yeehaw's available to help, or get like King or somebody if they're around. You know, or if not, I can always help you figure it out after this match is concluded. So. Yeah, or Colin might be able to help. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get the tech crew on that. Yeah, we'll get the tech crew on that. As, oh man, we might need a cleanup crew on Wilbert's side. Oh man, guys, this board is just piled up on the right side. Oh, didn't try to go all the way left with the LPs, and the bar's not gonna get there either. 189, the final score, and at 295. Firedox is good, and we'll take the 2-1 lead. GG's. Yeah, I remember the Game Scout video, yeah, where he called the lines zucchinis. Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic, man. No, zucchinis! I need more zucchini! Is he naming his game Zuck? Like Mark Zuckerberg? Ah, jeez. Hit my foot on the desk there, jeez. All right. Looks like we are just about set to go here. Let me just check. Okay, we go down seeds. All right. Let's do it. Game number 4. As Grand Designs would say, it is coming to your door in a 3-2-1 Tetris. Yeah. Yeah, I wish to forget that too. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that we did not just collect. Imagine that. Oh my god. Oh man, we are underway. Game 4, and of course, coming up next, is it the tag team match? I think the tag team match was next on the docket here, but hang on. Oh, Wobert. Oh, Wobert. Gonna hang the bar in the early shift. Oh, and that's gonna do it. 26K, that'll be all she wrote. Well, speaking of Grand Designs, what are your thoughts? Here he is. He's here. He's here. Let me get his thoughts on the matter here.
Oh no! No! No!
Tough right there. But just like that, it will be Firedox getting this one done. A 3-1. And Wobert is off to bed. GG's. Man, certainly a couple good games in there. You know, that one that went to the 19 speed, certainly, you know, considering how much sleep that Wobert probably needs, certainly good performance. But we'll head on over. We're not gonna watch Firedox play this whole game out. We're only on 18, so there you go. The former Upstarts champ already back at it, taking names, and it is a Firedox getting this one done. 3-1 is the final result there. GG's. There you go, giving you a nice little nod there too. All right, let me end that match. All right, so folks, coming up next, it will be our tag team match. All right, I was trying to remember what freaking order I put all these matches in. I am pretty tired myself, so my brain is not at full capacity. So you're in for a long one tonight, guys. But at any rate, coming up next, it is the tag team match. It'll be Equi and Falkite teaming up, and they'll be taking on Sky, aka Frodo Dodo, and Sleepy Manny. So it's probably gonna take me a moment to get that set up, as it's got the Nestor's champs and all that stuff. So we'll be back in just a couple moments. We're gonna get that all set up, squared away, and yeah, we'll be back in a few moments. Imagine me moving the swords. Hold on. We're gonna do a thing real quick. We're gonna do some scuffed editing. Yeah, we're gonna move you out of here. Out of here, bro. All right. Jeez, Charlie, we just need to hear you, not see you. But at any rate, it is time for the next matchup here on the Monday Night Mayhem. And this one is scheduled to be a tag team match. Introductions, please. The left-hand side is a team that is brand new. Actually, both teams are brand new. But this one of those that are brand new. Of course, some players that are not so brand new. Of course, we got Equi, the player who has been on a meteoric rise in the Friendlies universe, alongside another player, Falkite, who has been on a rise now at 1.2 million PB. And together, they have teamed up and are the team known as Mari. And on the right, their opponents. A couple of good old pals. We got Sky, who's staying up late because this Friendlies program. It sure is great, as they wanted to team up with their old pal, Maddie, who is not staying up late, is staying up pretty early. And together they are HR T-Spin. All right, so when we get our final setup done here, we will go ahead and, oh, sorry, yeah, exclamation point Mari. Exclamation point Mari. Yeah, there you go. There's your exclamation point. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, sure, if those that are new around here or those who may have forgot are probably wondering, how in the world does the tag team match work? Let me just go over the rules here so everyone is on the same page. Does that sound good to everybody? Well, hopefully it does, because that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Tag team match. It's going to be a 2v2 battle using the Nessus Champs program. And the players on the left are going to team up, and the players on the right are going to team up. So the teams are competing to get the highest combined score in a game. So if one player on a team tops out, their partner is going to continue playing until they have topped out themselves or have overtaken the opposing team's score. So it kind of leads to a lot of 2-on-1 sort of scenarios. If somebody tops out early, it can be really tough. Now, here's the kicker, though. Here's the kicker. Players can choose to start on any level from 15 to 19, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, doesn't matter, any of them. And it does not have to be the same level as any other player. And just like with best of ones, the matches are best of 5, and the first team to 3 wins will win the match. Seems straightforward enough? Hopefully it does. So you will, where's the button? There's the button. All right. You know, and of course, players, we do have the, this is mostly a reminder for myself, but for you guys, excuse me, for you guys as well, when you guys are ready to go, there should be a ready button available to you that you can click to indicate that you are ready to go, just like with the old Max Out Club, right? Should be a similar button, and then I will be able to count you down using the program. Right, and it'll look so nice, and yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah, HRT spin is actually wild. That's actually wild. Oh, man. I mean, you guys can do SPS if y'all want. I would advise against it personally, just due to some of the differences in starting levels. But if you guys want to, that's fine. You know. So we got 2 players agreeing to the same piece. That's if the other 2 agree, then we'll do it, but you can start on different levels. Yeah, 15 to 19's up for it, whatever level each of you wants. So like, you could all 4 of you could theoretically start on different levels. Yeah. So again, we are just waiting for our players to ready up here. We got one from Sky. Yeah, is Falkite dead? Oh, that's probably not good. Wait, Maddie, you're eating dinner? What? Oh, my word. Thanks for the update. Thanks for the update, Amadakiri. Oh, man. So, Fall Kite's here. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Well, I guess while they're getting themselves squared away here. What in the world? What is going on? Well, I'll tell you one thing that's going on. I just want to, just as a reminder for folks, while those who are getting squared away here, Maddie's scarfing down some dinner, and Fall Kite is returning from the bathroom here. So, just a reminder for folks, you guys can check it out right now on YouTube. If you haven't seen it yet, you've been living under a rock and you haven't seen it, check out the Best of 5 documentary series. It is the Classic Tetris Champions. Is a documentary series made by our man Chris Higgins. All right, a documentary about the 2014 Classic Tetris World Championship. An excellent show. Definitely worth a watch. It is available to you for free on YouTube at Chris Higgins Films. And you can also get access to some of the, some more information, merchandise, some of the bonus features, like episode 6 that recently came out with the full interview with Jonas Neubauer. Chris did an excellent job with that. I've seen it. It's excellent. Make sure to check that all out at bestof5movie.com. So again, make sure to check that out. It is well worth it. And if, hey, if you want to see the bonus features and pay for the whole thing, I would highly recommend that as well. As, again, I did. I think it's worth every penny if you're a fan in any capacity. Okay, no SPS. That's fine. That makes my life a little easier. So let's see what we got going on here. You go to a tag team scene. We got 3 ready players. So Fall Kite, when you are ready to go, if you could go ahead and ready up and we will get it underway. Looks like blocks are falling. Looks like things are looking good there. All right. Without any further delay, we are ready to go. Let's count it down for game number 1 of this tag team match in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, we got 3 players going. And there we go. Now Sky is going as well. Okay. Who may need to tab in. So we are seeing some PowerPoint action on Sky's side. So, Frodo, if you get into a safe spot and you got a second, if you could tab in to Nestor Champs. Because if you're not careful, there you go. That looks better. I was going to say, if you're not careful, it might start screaming at you too. So, you got to be really careful with that. Might be same thing for Fall Kite. Nope, never mind. Fall Kite's capture is looking good. His board, not so much. So he's got to be careful here. There we go. Look at that. Some 18 action going on. And you can see Maddie here with the 19 start. As correctly predicted by the AV Geek. As Fall Kite is still in a nasty situation. Hold on, yeah, we'll go back to Maddie in a second. Fall Kite is just got himself off to a really rough start here. Can he get anything? Okay, the S is going to get over to that right side, try and get this back down to safety. Is almost there. All right, good burn. Here we go, burn with the Z piece. And there we go, long bar gauge. There's the Tetris for the Fall Kite. He will go to 49,000 individually. The team at 157. HRT Spin has got about 100,000 point lead. It's at 262. And part of that may be due to the 19 start from Maddie's side, because that, well, one, the scoring potential is considerably higher, but two, Maddie is just ahead in lines due to the pieces falling faster, so it's going to allow HRT Spin to build a bit of a lead early on here and perhaps put some pressure on exclamation point Mari. And yeah, Gilded Lizard knows. Yeah, Lizard knows. Yeah, the screaming of NTC is actually terrifying. It sure scared me the first time, but I learned the hard way. Oh, you have to be tabbed in or it will absolutely shriek at you. All right, some good burns happening on Maddie's side. She is at 288 on the nose. And the team that is propelling her team to 444. Exclamation point Mari is at 327. Equi with a nice burn down that right side is just waiting on the bar. But guess what? Not coming. Finally it does, though. There's the Tetris. We'll go to 262 as we are more than halfway to the 19 transition for those that started on 18. Oh, but Maddie, uh-oh. So you can kind of see some of the risk with starting on 19 here. Got a dicey situation here on Maddie's side. Okay, good burn with a J. Another good J burn. And it's looking like it's gonna be okay. There we go, nice double. Is still not out of it though, so that's gonna cause some slowdown and some loss of pace here. But again, it's just so far ahead in the line count. Kind of hard to gauge, right? As a player, it's got to be hard to gauge how much you're going to need to send it later. As Maddie's just continuing to have to burn here. And there we go. Yep, good burn there. Now we're reopened on the right side, waiting on the bar. It's not coming. As we got Cloverdales, or sorry, Coverdales. Looks like Cloverdales. Coverdales. With the raid, party of 8, welcome in. You're just in time for this tag team match. It is game 1. It is HRT Spin with the lead. Maddie's 19 start approach. Perhaps putting some pressure on exclamation point Mari. So you guys are in for a heck of a time. And that notification also made me realize I need to move the alert box above the overlay. There we go. Because I could... There we go. That should be better. But here we go. Maddie has transitioned to level 20 at 471. Sky at 366 with a Tetris. Has got about 25 lines to go till level 19. Team is at 864. 706 here for exclamation point Mari. So they're about 160,000 points behind. But again, Maddie is so far ahead of the line count as a result of the 19 start. But again, the points are worth so much more as well, so that could end up being the difference maker in this game. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Cover's not Irish. Yeah. Like, come on, Birb. What are you talking about? All right, here we go. Transitions fast approaching. Fall Kite's 1 line away. See if we can get this bar for one last Tetris. He's going to try and hold out for it. But it's not coming here, so has to burn. Here we go. 327, his score transition. Hangs the T on the right. And that's going to be our first tap out of the game. It is a Fall Kite at 328. Now, Fall Kite, do not start another game. I just remembered. I should have mentioned this in the introduction. Do not start another game. It will mess up NTC. So do not start warming up, because it will mess up the score. And it goes for all 4 of y'all. When you top out, do not start another game until we continue with the match. So here we go. Maddie at level 25 already, 671. And Equi now is in a uphill battle here. It's basically going 2-on-1, and this is what I was alluding to earlier. Right, kind of a tough situation to be in. Has got to really send it here. The team is back over 300,000 points. This board is spiraling out of control. They're just going to throw it in. And at 796... Exclamation point Mari is finished, and it is HR T-Spin taking game number 1. Of course, Sky had a tap out there too at 461, but it didn't matter. Maddie's 19 start, really a difference maker here in this early game. GG's. Yeah, of course, gamers play. Wondering how the heck does this work? Well, as explained before you guys got here, it was before you got here, so I will briefly explain it again. It is a tag team match as Maddie finishes out this game, right? So it is 2v2. Those 2 players on the right are looking for the highest combined score against the team on the left, and vice versa. And of course, you know, you can choose any level between 15 and 19. Hence, Maddie choosing a 19 start while everyone else did 18. That is allowed per the rules. You know, again, just best of 5, right? Best of 5, just like a one-on-one. So, I think I covered it. Yeah. So, you know, and if your teammate tops out, obviously it's on you to try and overtake the other team, regardless of whether one or both of them are continuing to play. So, if you got to go 2-on-1, well, you got to go 2-on-1, I guess. Like, maybe your partner should have topped out. You know, that's kind of how this goes. But yeah, you know, it's just a nice little interesting thing, right? It's kind of how we like to shake things up here. One of several ways. Yeah, as Maddie hits a casual level 31. Yeah. Oh, she's like, I just wanted to finish the dig. It's just literally just like, yeah, I'm just gonna finish the dig and be done. Oh my god. All right, so players, when you are ready to go, once again, if we can get the ready on NTC, and we'll carry on with game number 2. We got 1 from Equi. Oh. Yeah, we got OP. Yeah, it's OP with the new roll grip. Well, we'll see if it continues to work as we count them down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Maddie, once again, so we're seeing no major change in level selection strategy, right? Maddie continue. Oh, nope. Actually, we are going to see a change in strategy. Fall Kite going to follow suit here and go for the 19 start. Got some PowerPoint action to his side. May need to tab in. There's a telltale sign of not being tabbed in. So whenever you are in a safe position, if you could tab in, right? If you could tab into Nestor stamps. There we go. We're good. So yeah, I was gonna say, like, no major difference. Then I look over, I didn't realize that Fall Kite had not started yet, so yeah, so we got, for each team, one player doing 18, the other doing 19. And I think this is really, I mean, in the few tag team matches we've seen on this channel, or on this show, rather, I mean, we've seen plenty on this channel that weren't hosted by me, but at least on the Monday show, right, certainly we haven't seen a lot of, like, crazy strategy like this, right, where somebody directly adjusts based on, you know, something that worked out for the opponents. It'd be interesting to see how it pans out for Fall Kite, if he can get into a rhythm, or if, you know, if it ends up throwing them off. We will have to see. But right now, exclamation point Mari is slightly ahead by just about 7,000 points, so pretty neck and neck. Yeah, of course, gamers play. Are there signups? There are signups, of course. If you are not in the Friendlies Discord, I'll go ahead and put it here on the, since you're on Twitch, I'll throw it in the Twitch chat for you. There you go. Friendlies Discord, if you are not in there, certainly want to make it in there, right? We will, you know, we always make sure to get the Friendlies ping roll. We always, me and King and Sunny will ping that roll whenever we are ready to start booking matches for the upcoming show. So usually I'll ping on sometime on Sunday. I try to in the morning, just depends on how lazy I'm feeling that day, how slow I am getting up and moving, right? But you know, but yeah, usually sometime on Sunday I'll ping, and in the case of King on Thursday, so you know, just the day before, right? Start booking, we take matches, but no, we'd be happy to have you, right? Any skill level, we would be happy to take it. So definitely want to get, you know, a lot of new people involved and all that good stuff. It's a lot of fun, right? It's more fun for everybody. But what might not be so fun here are these boards for our players on the 18 speeds. Equi and Sky having their own set of complications here on their boards. There we go. I like that vault there of the Z piece from Equi. Can we get something for the right side? That T is going to have to work. Square could not get to the left. Oh, and Equi's in trouble. And that's going to do it. 167, the final score. And it is now 1-on-2. The exclamation point Mari is down 30,000 points. But as long as both players on the other side can survive, certainly we'll be able to grow on that lead. But neither player, actually none of our players, have a very clean board at the moment. Well, as soon as I say that, Maddie gets all cleaned up. So, oh, hold on. Sky with a bit of a hang on the right side of the J. Oh, man, there we go. Burn of the L on the left. That's going to help. And maybe looking to build on top of this garbage. No, going to go ahead and burn this away. You can tell by the bar on the right side. That is not something you do if you're planning on building on top. So they're going to try and just get this back down to safety, knowing that it's a 2-on-1 and that they have the advantage with Maddie still alive on their side. It is about a 100,000 point lead for the team. HRT spin. Does the queue for this fill up as fast as Wars? I'm assuming Wars fills up pretty quick these days, and if that's the case, no. Usually, I mean, some of these matches I booked today, so, you know, like sometimes, yeah, there's some matches that don't get booked till day of. It kind of depends. Depends on the week, but it's not like, it wasn't like, you know, the 2020 days of the show, right, where it would fill up instantly, right? It'd be 30 seconds of an open queue, and it would just fill up. No, and I'd have to do a bunch of queue management and everything. Remember those days? Anyone here remember those days? That was a while ago. But my God, it was just, those were wild times, man. But what else is wild is that Maddie has transitioned to level 20 here, 482. There we go. Burn to the left side. Oh, Sky in trouble. Sky is going to be finished at 226. So it is all up to our 19 starters here. Maddie and Volkite gonna duke it out. It is HRT spin with a 93,000 point lead. So Volkite really gonna have to start stepping on it here as we start getting closer to the level 29. And again, my understanding is that both of these two are rollers. So some 29 play, well, as we saw from Maddie the last game, may be in the cards. And there is no line cap here. It is Tetris friendlies. We do not do line caps. As Maddie barely gets that line to the left side, gets the Tetris for the reward. Oh my goodness. Maddie gonna hang on by a thread here. And is gonna keep slamming him home. Another Tetris to go to 796 for the team. Her individual score, 569. Hey now. Make that 599. Volkite starting to go a bit aggressive here now. Knows the team is behind by quite a few points. And it's just starting to build up on row 4 or 5, something like that. I don't know. They don't pay me enough to count properly around here. But it's going to unfortunately have to burn away. Now the left side is in need of a J, but just did not want to come until it was too late. And another one when it's not needed. Where have I seen that one before? Oh, man. So some burning required here for both of our players. We are starting to approach 29. Can we get something for the left side? Again, Volkite still just been dealing with this dependency down the left side. It just keeps having to settle for triples here. And the team is falling further behind. It's over 200,000 points behind at this point. But finally gets a Tetris. We'll go to 788. 977 for HRT spin. And another dirty here for Volkite. Knows he's got to send it. Maddie's sending it too. And HRT spin has hit Max Out City combined. Oh man, this might come down to the wire here. We're on 29 for Maddie. 1,024,000 points is the team score. As she's going to look to just keep burning away, try and stay alive as long as possible, and start scaling as we get to the later levels. Oh man, can we get anything either right for Fall Kite? Gets the Tetris, but now he's got a really nasty board with one line to go. Oh, hangs a bar on the left. I think that's gonna do it. Gets the 29, but that'll be all she wrote. And at 9:33, exclamation point Mari is finished. And HR T-Spin will take the 2-0 lead in this one. Sheesh. Wow, what an exciting game too, guys. My goodness. I mean, that just came down to the wire, you know, even though it was about 100,000 point difference, but still, like, Fall Guy had a chance the whole way through, you know. Yeah, of course. Welcome in Rockley. We'll be seeing him in a little bit. We'll be seeing him playing Colin in a bit. Was scheduled to start. They were scheduled to start in about an hour from now. It'll probably be a little later than that, but that's all right. All right. Oh, Galaxy Biscuit. Oh, my word. All right, we're gonna go game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right. There we go. Fall Kite has decided not to go with the 19 start this time. Has gone back to level 18. I felt that was doing a bit too much burning, as you know, as we kind of saw towards the end of the game too, right? We saw a lot of awkward burns that were required on his board, and that was kind of an awkward J-tuck. Probably one of those moves that seemed like a good idea at the time, and then once it kind of laid flat, I was like, oh, that was a deeper channel than I thought. So. Is Colin gonna roll? Oh man, no, there's no way. Right, though I mean, it probably would help him get better, but right, imagine getting better at stacking and instead just switching to rolling instead. Couldn't be me. Right, no, I certainly didn't do that at a certain point in my life. Definitely not. Oh man, but at any rate, coming up next, after the conclusion of this, we will have a triple threat match. It'll be a triple threat match taking place between Martz, Yeehaw, who will be playing with 5 different controllers, allegedly, and Boxy, who will be playing on 19, while the others play on whatever, whether 15, 18, whatever they decide. So that will be taking place after the conclusion of this match, whether after this game or after a couple more here. Depends on if Maddie can stay on this hot streak, really. I mean, that's been kind of the story of the game, right? Is being able to play so efficiently on 19, and that's really, I mean, if you've got someone on your team that could do that, that's a huge plus, and that's been working out here for HRT Spin. They've got about a 35,000 point lead at the moment, as Sky's in a bit of a burn sequence towards the left side of their board. And some burning happening. Oh, Equi had a long bar flat and rotated out of it. Oh my goodness, and that's gonna do it for Equi. 178, that'll be all she wrote. And it is up to Fall Kite to keep exclamation point Mari in the game. We will see what he can do. Certainly playing a decent game himself. He's at 191 individually. And the team's only backed by about 50,000 right now, but again, as long as both players can keep scoring Tetrises on the other team, that will certainly grow, even with Fall Kite scoring at a high rate. You know, again, I mean, 1-on-2, if you're all at the same pace, I mean, you know. But, of course, anything can happen, right? So if you're Fall Kite, certainly got to just hang in there. I mean, you don't really have another choice. And has got to hope that one of the players on the right side of the screen makes a mistake, and they're both actually making a few here. Maddie up pretty high on the board, is having to burn a lot right now, and that's going to be an opportunity for Fall Kite to at least prevent the lead from getting out of hand. Hang of an L piece from Maddie. Hold up. Starting to get really dangerous here. We go get Burn with the T. Hold up. Oh, Maddie's in trouble here. Get to Burn to the L. And the J. And the bar for some relief. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Almost out of it. She needs a few more birds here. Can we... Nope, we didn't get the L. It came a piece too late. Man. These rolls are too good, man. Just too good. It's costing a lot of pace, but, you know, you gotta just stay alive, right? At least give your team that advantage by just continuing to be able to pile on points in any capacity. Certainly gonna help, but in the midst of all this, they're only 2 Tetrises ahead. As Maddie hits level 20 here at 297, a much lower score than what we saw the last couple games. And for someone like Fall Kite, that's a perfect opportunity here. And he's been playing super clean. He's got 20 lines to go to level 19 transition. Ooh, that was kind of an interesting adjustment there with that Z on the left side. Tuck the T underneath. Then there we go. Nice little L tuck there. I like that. At least that it worked out for him, right? Like, but now is kind of having some awkward things going on that right side. But there we go. Nice center wall Tetris. We'll go to 657 for the team. HRT spin at 777. They might be feeling lucky here. Maddie up high once again, having to take a few skims. Yeah, finding a grip that doesn't double flip. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh my god. All right, we're on 19. Here we go. Fall Kite looking to carry the weight of his team on his back. Exclamation point Mari. Looking to stay in it here. HRT spin looking to close it out. Yeah, Sky playing pretty well themselves right now. Has contributed 450,000 points to the overall team score for HRT spin. There we go. Tetris Fall Kite will go to 584 for him. 763 for the team. HRT spin is already maxed out. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now. And I mean, if you're Fall Kite, I mean, what else do you... Oh, Sky gonna top out. 479. That door's creaking open a little. That is one less player actively scoring. Still a massive deficit to overcome for Fall Kite, but you got to take what you can get. Maddie at level 27 as well, so Fall Kite has some time to make this up. This is not out of the question here. Tetris Fall Kite is actually on par with Maddie as far as pace is concerned. It's really coming down to the other 2 players that have already topped out. Here we go. Fall Kite here. 9-10 the score for exclamation point Mari. Maddie about to hit 29. The team at 1.2 million. Another Tetris to go to 1.3. Yeah, you see Maddie just setting up. She's just sending it here. There's a Tetris on 29. And is still going here. He's looking to slam that door shut. But again, Fall Kite is only on level 25. And there we go. Lumbar gauge. There's the Tetris for Fall Kite. So he's got to hope that Maddie makes a major mistake and tops out soon, because The longer she stays alive, the harder this 29 chase down is going to be. And, oh, Maddie hangs a bar. This is exactly what Falkite was looking for. She has finished at 907. So, Falkite, you need another 300,000 points. You need 1.2 million, 1.23. If you can get it on 29, your team can stay in the game. It's going to be tough. And it's looking a bit tougher by the moment. But it's not impossible. He's got to get this clean, though. No, he's going to hang the T on the left. Oh, come on, man. One exciting finish. But it is HR T-Spin getting it done in a sweep. GG's. Man, and you know, it came down to the two players that had topped out. It really came down to Sky playing better than Equi did. That's really what it boiled down to at the end of the day. Like, because Falkite outplayed Maddie, but when it's 2v2, right, takes both of you. Now, if we could, where's my scene? Okay, well, players didn't have their cameras on, and that's all right, but they, just so we know, they're not there, so there you go. HR T-Spin, a couple black squares. Getting it done. And a sweep, of course, congratulations to you. Of course, we will see you back. I mean, that's going to be a tough team to beat, I think. Might have to throw King in them in there at some point. So, GG's. Yeah, Mito's on charcoal. Yeah, the loading circles his eyes, yeah. Oh, man. Uh-oh, yeah, Boxy and Elf on a fight. That could be a good one for next week. That could be a good one. All right. So with that, I'm gonna run a quick ad break here for those on Twitch, right? And of course, y'all know the drill. If you don't want to see the ads, whatever it is that Twitch likes to promote, why not consider subscribing here to twitch.tv/Classic Tetris. You know, it helps all of us out here in the Friendlies universe, the Classic Tetris universe, and, you know, all of our players, right? It helps everybody out and prevents you from having to see the ads. Why not use your Prime sub, right? You can use your Prime sub for free if you have an Amazon Prime account. Why not use your monthly subscription here at Classic Tetris? With that, coming up next, it will be the triple threat match. It'll be Yeehaw, Martz, and Boxy. So stay tuned. I'm going to get that set up. We will be right back. All right, here we go, everybody. It is time for the next matchup here on the Monday Night Mayhem. Appreciate everybody bearing with me here, as this one is scheduled to be a triple threat match. Introductions, please. The left-hand side is Mr. Friendlies. He's got that nickname as he is, of course, here day in, day out. It is time for your daily dose of this guy, the Montreal CTWC Canada host from this past week on a successful event. It's Martz! In the middle, one of his two opponents for this evening is another event organizer specifically for the Rumble in the Prairie, the Illinois regional tournament that is taking place this spring, right? It takes place in the springtime. And tonight he will be using four different controllers for this matchup, because why the hell not? He is Yeehaw Mikikis! And last but not least, on the right-hand side is a guy who most recently made an explosive return to the world of Classic Tetris, boasting that image of his fabulous looking dog. And he is, of course, back to his hosting duties as the host of Who Wants to Be a Max Outer, the hottest game show in all of Classic Tetris. He is the Boxman, Boxy! All right. So players, if you could let me know if we're doing insane piece sets, all of that good stuff. I'm already with the bits beforehand. Of course, thank you so much. You are so kind. But when you guys get your final warm-ups in and decide if we're doing insane piece sets or any of that nonsense, here are the rules for everybody for a triple threat match. For those who might be new around here, may have forgot, who, right, who otherwise just are not sure how this format works. So let me briefly explain here for everybody how in the world a triple threat match is played. So as of the one-on-one match, all three players, they're going to duke it out at the same time against one another. I think that part's fairly self-explanatory. Player with the highest score after each game is going to get 2 points for the match. Second place will get 1 point. And if you get third, well, you don't get anything because you didn't beat anybody, so you don't get any points. And of course, the first player to 7 match points will win the match. So it is going to be a minimum of 4 games played to get to 7, right? Because you get 2 for winning. 2 by 4 is 8. Okay, anyways, right? Mostly just reminding myself how the math works. But yeah, so, first player to 7 points will win the match. And if there's a tie, we will have a sudden death game for the remaining players that are tied. Whether we're tied at 6 points apiece or we have 2 players tied at 7. So hopefully that makes sense that I explained that. Okay, so yeah, with that. Another stipulation, though, just one other stipulation. Boxy has agreed that he is going to play 19 starts to account for the skill gap between him and the other 2 players, while the other 2 players can play, 15, 18, whatever it is that they decide on. So, but looks like they have agreed to same piece sets. Yeehaw more reluctantly than the others, but there you go. So players, give me 9 fractal 04 9 cover. 9 cover, right? Coverdale. I was trying to think, like, whose name starts with the C? Oh, man. 9F04 9C will be the seed. Yeah, of course, welcome in. The J3 is in the house. Excited to see Martz. Nima is here. Welcome in. Toka G's is in the house. Of course, all the fellow Canadians are coming out in droves here. Chiron. They're good French Canadian, Mr. Friendlies, boss. Ho, ho, ho. All right, we got a ready Yeehaw. We got a ready Martz. Once Boxy's good to go, we will get this underway. And there we go. He's got that hover 3 going on. All right, folks. Let's count it down. Game number 1 of this triple threat match begins in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, look at that. We are like right on schedule pretty much. Love it. Right, from a scheduling perspective, I love it. Now, would I have loved to see more tag team action? Yes. I think, honestly, if those two teams rematch, I think that could be a really good match to see. I think Falkite and Equi would be able to make the adjustments needed. So certainly would love to see more of that as well. But from a scheduling perspective, right, you know, this is pretty good. So maybe that's what Equi and Falkite were doing. They were just trying to make it entertaining, but get us back on schedule. That's what they were trying to do. Oh my god. So of course, again, we have Martz and Yeehaw starting on 18, Boxy on 19 to account for the skill difference here. And that's something we do on Friendly sometimes, because again, these matches are not ELO rated. Right? We will never do an ELO rated match. Right? Keep your CTM, CTL, all your ELO matches out of here. Right? They've got a place. They've got a place in the Friendlies universe. It's just not on Friendlies itself. So that's why we can get away with doing a bunch of nonsense like this, you know. A bunch of stuff you wouldn't normally see, you know. But we are underway again. It is 104 Yeehaw, 125 for Martz, 76,000 points for the Boxman. Yeah, I might try and adjust Yeehaw's camera a little bit. I think it's okay. It at least fills the space, but I wonder... Oh, no, that just is the top of the camera. Okay, I didn't know if it like... Okay. No, it was not pulled off the screen. That actually is the top. So, okay. That is fine. Wanted to show the hand cam. And actually, maybe I should still adjust it a little bit. Just scooch it to the left a little bit, because, like... Alright, kind of scooch that. You just kind of, this is going to look awkward for a second, apologies. You just kind of crap that on out. Just I'm trying to get his hand cam more in frame. That's a little better. That's a little better, I suppose. All right, 181 for Yeehaw. 147. Oh, Boxy tops out at 142. That'll be it for Boxy. He will not be getting any points in this game. Martz and Yeehaw have both surpassed that score already. So that'll be no bueno. No bueno for the Boxman. As he will get set for the next game here as Martz and Yeehaw are both going to be guaranteed points on the board. It is going to be a matter of who gets first and who gets second. So again, whoever gets second will get 1 point. Whoever gets first will get 2. And right now it is neck and neck between our 2 remaining players. Martz with the Tetris lead and some change. And oh, Yeehaw got a top out here, 195. I had to adjust something on my end, and then I look back over and he was on his way to Top Out City. And that'll do it. Game number 1. Warm-up is done. Somebody call an ambulance, but not for Martz, as he'll take it. And we'll take the first game. He'll go from 1 point to 2 points, or 0 points to 2 points. And Yeehaw in second place did surpass Boxy's score. So we'll go from 0 to 1 points, and that is our first game in the books. GG's. Boxy with a BG. All right. Well, maybe he needs to take some lessons from a BG, right? Gotta stay alive, man. Oh my god. I'm being infected by grand designs. Someone said help. You're staying alive like a BG. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh man, Boxy getting a good laugh at that. Man. Of course, I did have a chance to hang out with Grand Designs, the Ohio event. It was a lot of fun. That was a fun event. That was a wild day, as I talked about on Friday. My God. This viewer sucks. I mean, oh, man. All right, if we're good to go, let's go ahead and do this thing. You seem about ready. So, oh, wait. Lost capture. There we go. All right, yeah, you were hovering 3 the whole time, just did not show it. All right. Here we go. Game number 2. Let us continue on in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, and I heard Grand Designs got to beat friggin' Ralph Macchio after the day after the WPL tournament, which is just wild, right? Right, because he was telling us, right, like on Fridays, like, oh yeah, I gotta go home, tomorrow night, because I gotta drive home because I'm going to a convention. He was going to a convention on Sunday. He was, meeting some people, getting some autograph stuff. He didn't mention Ralph Macchio, right? Like, he was telling me about it later. I'm like, wait, what? Like, you meant Ralph Macchio? Right, all you people who've seen Karate Kid or Cobra Kai, all that stuff, yeah, will know who I'm talking about. But nah, speaking of Ohio though, man, seriously, what a long day. I don't remember if I talked about it on the Clash of Champions on Friday or if I was just talking with King afterwards. I know he and I kind of chatted for a bit just in general on that. I don't remember when they came up, but I had a really particularly long day at the Ohio Regional because, the event went like way longer than it usually does. Usually we get done there. It's about 8 or 9 o'clock usually is when we get done. We can go, I don't know, do something else after the event's over. We can all just go hang out somewhere or just hang out at the venue or whatever, right? We can all go hang out, not be so worried about the tournament. But we didn't get done till almost midnight this year. At the WPL Championship. It was a wild day, right? And as Boxy's got himself a wild board right now, I'm gonna hold that thought here. And there we go. Lower gauge. There's the Tetris. He'll be fine. 196 to 116 to 131. That is the score from right to left. So it is Boxy with the lead. Marty in second. And Yeehaw in third. But of course, as we get done with the Ohio event, we get done running the tournament, we go get some food, and Mars gonna need some grub here in the form of a bar, but guess what? Not coming. Oh, missed the pole vault to the J. He's finished at 135. And just like that, he went from 0 to 0 in this game number 2, as he is not getting any points here after a first place finish. So some potential here. There's some potential here. If Boxy can win this, he can tie up the series at 2 points apiece. So there you go. That is Marty out of it here in game number 2. So he's gonna go walk it off, get set for game 3. Again, he's not getting any points here. Yeehaw at 215. 283 for Boxy, who's up pretty high here on 19. And of course, Yeehaw on controller number 2 of the night using the NES Advantage. Now I have to wonder if he will bust out the other joystick that he has, that he got at it was the Cleveland event last year that he got that. At the Classic Tetris Wars event. Believe was where he picked that up, or it might have been an earlier event, but he got the spring you needed or something. I don't remember, but I have a decent good memory, but not enough to remember that specific detail. But at any rate, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm sure that's one of his 4 controllers that he is planning on using tonight. And it's been a pretty consistent approach for him, weirdly enough, as again he got second place the first game, is currently in second place. Back by about 100,000 points, but again is far, not even again, I guess I didn't say it in the first place, but he is far behind in the line count, as Boxy, you know, again, the pieces falling faster kind of causes you to clear lines quicker. So he, provided both players get to level 29, Boxy will finish the game first. Ooh, hang on. Well, it's also kind of an if, as Boxy's in some trouble here. Oh, but look at this! Look at these pieces, these beautiful birds from Boxy. Oh my word! Oh my word! Oh, but he's not getting the bar. Finally, it shows. There's the Tetris. We'll go to 434. There we go. Long way down the right side. Gonna be a good burn. He transitions level 20 at 439. Yeehaw's got about 20 lines to go till we get to the 19 speed on his side. He's at 399, so not far behind. Considering, you know, again, he started on a lower level. Certainly has got himself a shot here, I would say. Yeah, of course, Galaxy Biscuit wanted to do a tag team with some rollover players. Yeah, man, that'd be fun, dude. That'd be really fun. I tell you, we want to see more tag team matches, more triple threats and all that stuff. You know, we like doing that stuff. Obviously, we like the one-on-ones too, of course. We want to see those, but, you know. Let's see more tag team stuff, you know, and I think potentially, right, certainly want to get some... We really want to get some of the, you know, some divisions going for the tag teams, right? Like, I think it'd be really cool. They'll have, like, just established teams as... Yeehaw, gonna have an established top out as I'm talking about it. Oh, my God. 454, the final score, was only a Tetris behind. But it is Boxy squeezing it out. And he will tie up the series at 2 points apiece as he goes from 0 to 2 for the win. Yeehaw, with another second place finish, goes from 1 point to 2 points as well. And we are all knotted up as game number 2 is in the books. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. He's got, I forget the name of that controller. It's not the Advantage, but the, oh, what's the name of it? But I know it, and it sucks. It's gonna suck for this. It's got the control stick. The Max, that's what it is. Yeah, the Max. Oh my God. Oh man, all right. Well, we're gonna see how this one goes. Oh, here we go. A 3, a 2, 1, a Tetris. That is game number 3 underway. Yeah, of course, J3 in the house just remembers that they were always player 2 as a kid. Yeah, well, as the older brother, right? As the older brother in my household growing up, I cannot relate. I do always resonate with some of the memes you see about, you know, your younger sibling tries connecting a Wii remote as player 1. Give me that remote. Give me that remote. Certainly, you know, my sister and I certainly had our fair share of that when the Wii came out. Oh, look who else is here. Look who else is here. Sir Mazer, Mr. PDP is in the house. You're up late, dude. What time is it over there? It's like, what, like 2 in the morning? Eesh. But at any rate, good to see you. It is really good to see you. Hope you're good, man. It's been a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought like 2 in the morning. Yeah. So, well, I guess depending on how much of a degenerate you are, maybe not that late. But I mean, I don't feel like you're that degenerate. You are a parent after all. So yeah. Maybe it's the kid schedule. The kids, the 2 kids sleep schedule. Oh, man. 168 here for the Boxman. He is 50 lines through this one. Got a nice healthy lead at 170,000. Oh, Martz! Oh, Martz hangs the bar on the left. 147 is final score. So there you go. Boxy has surpassed that. Yeehaw! Rocking the NES Max. Looking to overtake that. Has not done so yet. He's at 119. So Martz could potentially still get a second place finish if Yeehaw is not able to chase him down. Here we go, longer gauge. There's the Tetris. Marty's tired. Well, I think that makes all of us, man. I got Boxy up late. I was up late last night. We'll get into that in a minute. We got a kind of an engrossing moment right now. See, got an important chase down going on right now. All right, and there we go. Tetris for Yeehaw. He will overtake Martz and is gonna get himself on the board at least. So there we go. But it's got about 100,000 points to catch if he wants to chase Boxy down. But Boxy also ahead by like 40 lines since he started on a much faster speed. 15 versus 19. There's pretty substantial difference there in how fast the pieces come down. Of course, we'll go into Haley. Yeah, satisfying to watch. I mean, that's what got all of us into it, right? It was satisfying to watch. We started, having the Tetris effect happen, right? We started seeing all the stacking everywhere. We started having, dreams about Tetris. At least I did, Yeah, it's very, very satisfying. Oh my God, Ronckley. Oh man, well, you're gonna lose now. Because you just did that, Ronckley, you are gonna lose the match in a little bit. Oh man, but GG, man, GG's. Incredible. Beat his console PB in warm-up. But like I said, when you do good in warm-up, right, you kind of have that letdown afterwards. So it happened to a few people in Ohio. Oh man. All right, Boxman has reached 130 lines, about to transition to 20 here. Is at 416. And there we go. He has transitioned. Meanwhile, 238 for Yeehaw. He is still hanging back at level 15. So, I mean, even if Boxy hits level 29, we might be here a minute. And of course, we'll be in monthly Tetris 2 with a raid, party of 13. You guys are just in time. This is game 3 of the triple threat match, the Daily Dose of Martz. As he is just waiting on the next game at this point. While Boxy and Yeehaw finish up here. And it's going to be a matter of whether Yeehaw can chase Boxy's score as we start getting to the later levels on his side. Yeah, of course, Gamers Play took a melatonin last night, helping out with the sleep patterns. Yeah. See, I've tried doing like melatonin and such, well, I say that like it's some recreation drug, but I say that like, I tried doing, yeah, I did melatonin once, but no, I tried taking melatonin one time and, my stomach did not agree with it at all. And ironically, it kept me up. Well, until my stomach stopped being mad at me, and then I just crashed like a rock, but, Yeah, but I'm glad that it does help people, though, because, like, gotta be well rested. Or at least try. Right? I'm not gonna say that you gotta be well rested and then, not hold true to my word for myself. Oh, man. Yeehaw's at level 17. Now he's at 319. Oh, there we go. Long bar towards column 2 there. We're going to see if he can get anything over. No, he's not even going to try. He's not even going to try. He's not getting the right piece. 321. He'll throw it in and take second place. Moxie with another win will go from 2 points to 4 points. And then second place finish from Yeehaw. Slow and steady. Perhaps winning the race here, as he now moves himself back up to second place. He is at 3 points overall. GG's. And oh, there's the other joystick. Okay, I called it. I called it. But of course, think again, I don't know who was hosting over at Monthly Tetris 2. It's more Tetris over there than I can handle. So whoever's hosting over there, thank you so much once again for the raid. Appreciate you coming out. All right, coming out and supporting the show. But yeah, that's right, Arms. Yeah, Martz was working all weekend, is already back on the grind. Yeah, dude. He won't miss it. He won't miss Friendlies. Oh my god. Yeah, this dude. Hey, I've got another story about this dude, but those were years ago, man. This dude doesn't let anything stop him. Right? And I do mean anything. Yeah, DJ, Yeehaw's comment sums it up. Yeah, triple threat, Mart's playing normally, Boxy on 19, and Yeehaw cycling through 4 controllers. Yeah, just because, why not, right? Like, yeah. All right, we are ready to go. It is time for game number 4. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a little bit of a mess. Sounds like the rest of my life right now. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really a mess. It's more chaos. I mean, my God, today was just crazy at work. Just, meetings all day. I had a meeting with, my boss's boss and just this whole, an all hands. I mean, it's just wild. Just absolutely wild. And then I'm like, oh my God, I got to do the schedule for tonight. I'm just crazy. Just crazy day today. But of course, we got to take a look at the opening here of this game, right? We got to start looking at these paths to victory here, as Boxy is at 4 points. He's got the last 2 wins in the match, as he gets a nice roof burn off the top shelf. But of course, if he wants to win, he's got a fairly simple path. He needs a win and a second place finish. Right? If he gets first place here, that'll bring him to 6 points. And then all he would need at that point is second place to get to these 7 points needed to win. If you're Yeehaw, well, got to get a win at some point, right? Second place, I mean, it's keeping you in second place, but obviously not the objective of the match. So certainly 2 more wins. If he can beat everybody 2 more times, that will be enough to get him the win. And then Martz, well, got to start winning too, right? Certainly. Let's see if he wins and Boxy gets second place. So it'd be 4, 6, 8, right? And then, yeah, no, that would allow Martz to win. So if Martz just wins 3 times, he could do it. So still anyone's game, right? I was trying to think if Boxy getting 3 more second places would tie it, but it would not. It would put Martz at 8 and Boxy at 7. So Martz would end up taking it. And oh, Boxy, well, might not have to worry about that scenario because he is just topped out at 112. Couple hangs in the middle of the board, starting with that S piece, and that'll be all she wrote. But neither player has overtaken it yet. Neither of his opponents have overtaken 100K yet. Now Martz will overtake it with the Tetris. You see Remy hanging out in the background, the Rocket, watching him, seeing what his old man can do, as he did not go for the tuck with either of those J pieces. Honestly, even for Martz, a little surprised not to see that. But he is in the lead right now, and that's exactly kind of the game that he needs. And again, Yeehaw still trying to chase down Boxy's score of 112. He's at 89,000 right now, having a suffer game at the moment with controller number 4. So we'll wait and see. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's like when you get like between two words, like it's kind of between watch and wait, right? My brain just tried to say them both at once, and it did not work out very well. It kind of gave me this like twang that I don't usually have in my voice at all. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Oh my word. And Yeehaw has now surpassed Boxy's score of 112. He's at 120 now, so both of our players on the left side will be on the board. So if Yeehaw can get this win, he will be on game point here, going from 3 to 5, right? If he can get to 5 points, that'll put him at game point. All he would need is another win. So it's actually a pretty big game for Yeehaw at this point. Yeah, no, Arvs, it's like, you know, the kind of Great Lakes area, I don't know. I mean, obviously we have some sort of accent, right? But like, it's not, I feel like it's not as like prolific of a, you know, I don't know. It's not like this, it's not a very thick one, you know what I mean? It's not like, I don't know. It's hard to explain that. Maybe it's just because I live here and I'm used to it, but like, you know, I don't feel like it's a very strong accent in general. But at any rate, we're about 100 lines through here. Mart's about to transition to level 16 at 253. Yeehaw has taken the lead at 262. Is getting set to transition to level 19 in about 25 lines. Oh, that's true. Yeah, well, yeah, Wisconsin certainly has, yeah, they've got a stronger sort of thing going on, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, being in Detroit, I feel like not so much here, but again, it might just be because I live here and I'm used to it, you know. You know, again, we're approaching 19 transition here on Yeehaw's side. He's got about 8 lines to go. He's at 334. Marty at 296. Oh, hangs a T on the right. Oh, man. Oh, just did not have a good spot for that square to go. Hangs the J on the right, and he's finished at 336. Martz needs 337 to take the win. Let's see it. A Tetris will do it. He wants to do it in style. Come on. Oh, come on, Gabe. He's holding out. He needs 10,000 more points. Just give him the friggin' line. He's not gonna get it. Oh, the early shift to the J. What just happened? Come on, man! Oh my god. No, I won't even play the soundbite for that. That's just tragic. Oh my god. Yeehaw! At whatever his score was, we'll take the win and we'll go from 3 to 5. Martz will get just second, just 10,000 points short. And we'll go from 2 to 3. He is back on the board. And this one, that game is now, I think it was game 4. Yeah, is now in the books. It is 3 to 4 to 5. It is Yeehaw taking the lead. D3 for seed? I think so. Let's see. Yes. Oh, my word. All right, they're all ready for game 5. It is a game point for Yeehaw. Let us count it down. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Man. Yeah, King would have just been like... Yeah, King would have absolutely full sent it. But I'm like, I'm not even going to play the soundbite. Like, yeah, you're good, man. Yeah, just go ahead and restart. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Again, coming up next, it will be Ronkley and Colin going one-on-one. Right, we'll go back to our one-on-one action after the conclusion of this one. Whether it be after this game or after a couple more. Right, certainly Yeehaw looking to end it here. If he can get a win, this match will be over. And then, of course, if Boxy can win, that will put him at game point. And if it is Yeehaw getting second, those two will be tied at 6 points apiece. And at that point, Martz would be out of contention. So if you're Martz, you're kind of what you're hoping for here. Well, first of all, getting the win to get you to game point. But you want... Actually, it probably doesn't matter that much who gets second. But ideally, Boxy to get second. That way you're all tied at 5 points. And then it puts you in a winner-take-all situation. Right? There's no... It's that way there's not the potential of a two-way tie, right? You know, because if Martz wins and Yeehaw gets second place, Yeehaw would take the lead at 6 points. And then if Martz won again and Yeehaw got second again, like if that happens 2 games in a row, that's, you know, it's just more games that you got to go through to be able to get the win. So if you're Martz, definitely, first and foremost, get it done here. But kind of want Boxy to, you want Yeehaw to lose. You want Yeehaw to lose this game. What's up, Junior? Welcome in. Yeah, of course. Agent Tex is in the house. Or Agent Tex. I was thinking that said agent, right? Like, oh, well, you know, a gentleman, right? But no, agent, I think makes more sense here. Oh, my God. So, of course, welcome to you. I'm glad you are having yourself a good time alongside the J3s having a good time. Glad that everything went well in Montreal. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad it went well, too. I was really bummed that I couldn't make it out there. You know, again, being in Detroit, I wanted to go, right? Because I haven't been out of the country before, right? This would have been a good excuse, right? Go see Marty, go see, you know, all those guys that were out there. I know Billy Mack was there. I would have been really happy to see him again. You know, a lot of guys, right? A lot of guys I would have been happy to see. It just could not afford it, did not, you know, the funds did not allow for that. You know, so we just went to CTWC a couple months ago, and, you know, it just was going to be too much. You know, because I mean, they wanted $600 for the flight. It would have been under a 2-hour flight, and they wanted $600. Like, nah, man, no way. You know, and then there was no way I was gonna drive for, you know, 10 hours to get out there. Like, I'm crazy, but I'm not psycho. There's a difference. So, but at any rate, I'm glad the event went well because, you know, like I said, I definitely wanted, you know, I wanted to be there and support. So I'm glad that, you know, they put on a really good show. And it was fun for everybody, so. Yeah, it was Junior. Yeah, Junior was there, right? I would have loved to see Junior again. Yeah. But at any rate, let me get a quick score check here as Boxy is at the 100-line marker here. 245 is his score. 249 for Yeehaw. 248 for Martz. Look at this. We are neck and neck and neck in spite of the vastly different starting levels here. This is a tight one here. Yeah, next year. Oh, Zempro, absolutely. Yeah, next year. I will make sure it is in the budget for next year. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely have to. Yeah, I'll have to save up, right? I gotta make sure I've saved up. Because like I said, I definitely want to. If I'm going, I'm gonna fly. There is no shot. Yeah, everyone's like, yes, do it, Mr. BirbWizard, do it. Yeah, definitely do not want to drive that. So, hey, if I could go to every event, I mean, I probably would. You know, like y'all are homies, dude. Like I probably would, but you know, fortunately, you know. Life likes to be life, right? You know, and it doesn't always work out, so. But, you know, but speaking of being crazy here, right? Marty, of course, a guy, right? You know, everyone's like, wow, you know, everyone's kind of all surprised that he... I don't know why y'all are surprised that he decided to come here on this show the day after he hosted his event in Montreal. I don't know why y'all are surprised. I mean, this is the same dude. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, come on, man. 334. That is the final score for Martz, and both of our other players have surpassed it. So it is up to Boxy. If you're Martz, now you gotta be pulling for Boxy here, because if Yeehaw wins, this game is over. Oh man, but if I was just about to say though, everyone's all surprised that Martz is here, right? After doing all that over the weekend, you know, but I'm not. I'm not at all surprised. I mean, this is the same dude who like 3 years ago, he had to have like some surgery done, and he literally left the hospital after his surgery so he could play, as Yeehaw is gonna need some surgery for his board, but is not gonna get it in time. That is fatal. 457 is the final score. And at 573, Boxy will take it and will go from 4 points to 6 points. And Yeehaw will go from 5 to 6 as well for getting second place. And they are now tied. Game point. Whichever of those two is able to take it will win the match. So Mart's mathematically out of it now. Actually, yeah, I said he was pulling for Boxy at that point, but I'm like, wait a minute. He's actually mathematically out of it. Now that, because had he got second, it would have been okay. But because he did not get any points, right? Had he got second, he might have been all right. But shut these blinds here. It's starting to get dark out here. Don't want to blind my neighbor next door with the light that is in here. Here we go. All right. Yeah, winner take all, unless you're Martz. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. The advantage is back. It is time for game number 6 or 7, whatever game it is. I don't know. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, a Tetris. Welcome in, Furio is impressed with the controller game from Yeehaw. Is expected to see a dog bone. Well, unfortunately, he did not use that, but he did in fact use an NES Max, right? The one with the joystick, or not the joystick, but like the, you know, the thumb circle, the circle pad. I don't know what the technical name for that is, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, the thumb pad. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of the name of it, but I think I am being descriptive enough. But of course, this is a game of all time. As Martz is playing a 19 start here, because like, why not at this point? All right, again, the dude that left the hospital, you know, all drugged up and everything after his surgery, come play on Friendlies, keep his multi-year streak of playing on Friendlies alive. Right? Just like, you know what? I'm out of it, but I can at least play some spoiler, because, oh, why not? Why not? But, you know. No, but I feel for myself. I mean, I know he's pretty tired. I'm pretty tired, too. Right? I'm pretty tired myself, as, you know, yesterday I had a pretty crazy day, too. I, did some rock climbing. I've been rock climbing with, my friend Kevin, right? Who's a friend of Maestro's as well. That is how he and I met, actually. Oh, Boxy, hold on. Okay, gets the Tetris. All right, carrying on. Right, well, my good friend Kevin, you know, we did some rock climbing. I hit my first V2, for those who know what that is, right? So, making some progress. I'm a beginner. I'm making some progress. And then after that, I went to I went and saw Drake Bell live, Mr. Jefferson Steelflex himself. As Martz's board just flexing on him. He's done. He's had enough. 47,000 points. That'll be all she wrote. And there you go. Another 100 bits from Marty. Thank you so much. You are so kind. So now this game hangs in the balance between our remaining 2 players. Yeehaw at 202, 291 for the box man. As Mark's gonna go 99. Oh my word. Been put to sleep. Been put to bed. Oh, yeehaw. Bit of a rough rotation there, that T. Oh, no, X is square. No, he had the perfect spot. Oh, come on, man. Oh my God. Now I'll play it now. Mars has got some words for that.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
There you go. It is Boxy taking it, going from 6 to 8. 7 points for Yeehaw, but of course, since Boxy scored higher, not enough. And this one is over at GG's. If I could. Charlie, wake up. I need you. Ring the bell. There we go. All right, you're unfired. And with that, let's head on over to that winner scene. Oh, okay, I didn't do studio mode. I thought I was in studio mode. I was not. So that was a little, hold on, no. We're gonna do this the right way. We'll edit this part out in post, right? We're gonna edit that out in post. We'll do this the right way. With the fancy stinger, courtesy of Sunny. There you go. It is the Box Man getting it done. 8 to 7 to 3. He has done it. The 19 starts, not enough to deter this dog there on that right side. GG's. All right, there you go. That is triple threat match in the books. As Yeehaw proves that no matter what control you throw at him, he'll be the same. He will play basically the same. So, some consistency, for better or worse. But at any rate, coming up next, we are now getting kicked off with our second half of the Mayhem tonight. It'll be Ronkley and Colin going one-on-one. Right, I'll just pull up if I can pull up the queue, right? Right, this is the second half, right? We've played 3. Okay, cool. Yes, we got 3 more here. We start with that one. Ronkley and Colin next. All right, everybody, it is time to kick off our second half of the Monday Night Mayhem. This Monday, August 19th edition. Introductions, please. The left-hand side is a guy who's making his triumphant return to the Mayhem as he now is working on getting that console rolling going. He called out that guy on the left. It's like, hey, try and beat me while you still got a chance. He is the Reaper, Ron Clay. And on the right, his opponent for this evening, the one that he called out, is of course the guy who's been all over the friggin' world as of late. He's Mr. Worldwide, going from seat to UK to WPL, and now back to his house to the Monday Night Mayhem. The barbershopper extraordinaire is Chris Trademark. How is your typing? What is that? Oh my god, yeah. How many words per minute can you type? Oh my god. All right. Oh, there you go. Can you type seed? There you go. You're gonna get a Colin seed for this one. He himself is gonna have to suffer. Or maybe he gets a buff because it's his own seed. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But 6-9, the starting two digits. Hey now. 6-9, 4D. As in 4D chess. EF. 6-9, 4D, EF. That is a seed of all time. All right, they are trying to decide if they want to do 18 all the way. And it looks like they have agreed. 18 all the way is the call for this one. And you need the Friendlies link? Yeah, I got you. I got you. There you go. tinyurl.com/Tetris Friendlies, of course, for anybody, right, who wants to get involved in the Friendlies universe, wants to come on here and play any skill level, right? Come on and play, dude. tinyurl.com/Tetris Friendlies. Make sure you give yourself the Friendlies ping roll, where King and Sunny and all our hosts, right, we will ping you, right? We'll give you a ping for whenever we are booking matches for these shows. The Monday show, with yours truly, the Friday show with the King, or every other Wednesday during a more friendly time for Europeans on Wednesdays. Every other Wednesday, rather. And oh, Colin has typed hover 3 in the chat. He is ready to go, so missed that. So here we go. Let's do it. Game number 1. Let us begin this one in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, of course, Toka with the commentary for the in terms of Pokemon, right? A wild Colin appeared, right? The wild Colin used the seed generator. It's super effective. Wrongly droughted. But Colin hurt himself in his confusion. The wild Colin. Oh my god. All right, we are underway. This is game number 1. Again, we are kicking off our second half of the show. We got a couple more matches left to go after this one. We got this one, right? This match. But then, of course, we do have 2 more, right? That I think will be exciting matches to see. I think will be very well balanced, I think. Right? We got up next after this, we got Toka and Jedi Evan as Ronkley has a misrotation of a T on the right. Uh-oh. Oh, this could get bad. Oh, we're gonna hang the long bar. Can he burn? He was trying to do it with a T, and that's gonna be it. 50K. That'll be it for Ronkley. It has 79,000. Colin will be good. We'll take the 1-0 lead. There you go. One is done. As our good friend Martz would say. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, Emily. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God. Colin's like, you sure you don't want to go? Yeah. You want to go slower? You sure? Oh man, but no, he's sure. He's sure. So, says nah. All right. Got a hover 3 in the chat from Colin. Ronkley just feeling out the rolling, and now he is ready to go. So let's do it. Game number 2. Let us continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, you can see. I'm just kind of checking out Ronkley's capture here. It almost reminds me of that of Heps, right? Kind of has that, you know, kind of the scam line thing going. I don't know if it's like a filter, or if it's just something with, you know, just the specific capture. I actually don't know, but it's kind of neat, right? Kind of like the look and the feel of it. But it does, I do get Heps vibes. And of course, those who remember, you know, the Stacker Man, as I like to call him. I think I'm the only one that still calls Heps that, but you know. Oh, Colin! Oh, his eyes! Wider than the sun. I don't know what that means, but they were quite wide as he is trying. Oh, look at this. He is fighting his way down. Had a nasty misdrop towards the left side, but he has got some room to work with now. He was able to maneuver over it. But, oh, that L's, I think, is going to do it. That L, yeah, that L is going to be way too tough to get anything over. And at 14,000, he is finished. He's going to give the gift right back. And we are tied 1-1. Jeez. Yeah, wider than the sun. You know what? I'm going to double down on that. Yeah, wider than the sun. Definitely makes sense. Oh, my God. All right. They are ready to go. They've shaken it off. So without any further ado, here we go. Game number 3 was once the best of 5. Is now a best of 5 that is tied 1-1 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, CTW gift exchange. This holiday season, Classic Tetris Wars is doing a all-staff gift exchange. Hell yeah! Right, they just get 8 players, right? Just all their staff, right? Just they all have to each have to throw away at least one game. Right, so Grand Designs, if you're here and you use that idea, I will accept any royalties that come from that idea. Thank you very much. It's I'll DM you my Venmo, and my you know, the same as my PayPal. Right? I'll give you all that information, Genie, if you end up using that. Ronkley shaking his head, presumably at that, and not the fact that he had made a mistake towards the bottom of his board. Yeah, oh, kind of a hang of an S piece there on that left side from Ronkley. Still kind of adjusting to the rolling here. Yeah, there we go. Nice skim of the Z on that right side. There's a long bar, and there's the split triple on the right side. Gonna help him bring this down to safety. Again, we've had a couple early top outs here, so certainly players kind of trying to play it a little bit safer. And yeah, that's right, Lover. Yeah, what's the best of 5 is now a best of 5 that is tied at 1-1. And, ooh, hang of a bar on the right from Ronkley. Oh, man. Oh, we need something on the left side. Can he get the roll? Gets the roll over to the left side. Nicely done. Oh, and I think missed a rotation of that J. I would have rotated that one more time to accommodate the square that was coming there. So certainly going to cause a few extra burns. Should be diggable, just, you know, going to take a little bit longer. And there we go. Long bar gauge down the left side. That's going to fill in the dependency. He's at 126. 164 for Colin. Again, it's generated the seed. Though, in fairness, I don't think we can blame the seed for either of the early gifts that we've had so far. But I mean, again, all you have to do to get a Colin seed is just to say his name in a mirror 3 times. As we have discovered, right? We discovered that earlier tonight. My goodness. But once again, for everybody, again, I appreciate everyone that's hanging out. Just, you know, we're just vibing, right? We're having a good night. And I'm doing my best not to completely crash, as, again, you know, as I was starting to say earlier, I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I went to a concert, saw Mr. Jefferson Steelflex, who is more commonly known as Drake Bell, but, you know, if you know, right? I stayed after the show was done, and, you know, I got to meet the guy. He was super chill dude, I will say, super chill dude. But I did not get home until very late last night, and have been running with -6 brain cells this entire, not even just this entire evening, just this entire day. You know. But yeah, no, it was worth it. It was worth every minute. So appreciate, like I said, appreciate everybody hanging out in spite of my brain being the way it is. As I also appreciate our players surviving, so I could just, you know, yap about whatever nonsense, right? Well, they just keep going. I mean, Ronkley's rolling, certainly showing signs of life, but Colin Das showing signs of potential death here. That is a segue of all time, if I've ever heard one. But there we go, nice burn with E square on the right side for Colin. As it is neck and neck, 255 to 258, 20 lines to go till level 19. But a hang of a T on Colin's side. That might cause some problems here. There we go, nice J for the burn. But again, he's only got like 15 lines to go till the transition. He needs something for that right side. Gets the long bar for the relief. Man, that Z timing was just so unfortunate because he had the spot for it on the right side, but the bar come and he kind of had to get rid of it. All right, we're at 10 lines left to go. Colin needs a J, and it comes a piece too late. Colin himself not immune from the seed. He's got 1 line left. He's got it. Oh, man, he doesn't have that left side filled in. And at 279, he is finished. He's like, what am I doing, man? And Rockley at 289 and about to transition himself. He'll be good and will take the 2-1 lead. GG's. And Rockley, if you wish to play this out, you are welcome to. Again, we will allow 1 mulligan per set. So if you want to make this it, go ahead. But Emily, yeah, I met Drake. But I will literally, yeah, I'll post a video later, maybe in Friendlies share stuff or something. I'll post it. I think that's probably an appropriate spot. But I got Drake to, I got him to reenact a certain scene with me. But that the way I said that made it sound so much different than what it actually was. I got him to reenact the tree house. The tree house. All right, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh, Rockley! Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, where's the door hole? Yeah. All right, looks like we are about ready to go. Colin is ready, 9C. Here we go, game number 4. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. People don't know Drake Josh. Hey, some people, hey, you know, it's a generational thing, man, you know. I don't know. We got a pretty wide, Tetris has a pretty wide audience, you know, so I gotta keep that in mind, right? Not everyone's gonna know what the hell I'm talking about, so. At any given time. But. No, but that, genuinely though, that was one of a really cool moment last night too, because honestly, like, I had just kind of decided last minute that I was gonna go in the first place. Like, I kind of was like, well, do I want to go that bad? And I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Like, why not? You know? Yeah, I'm tired from rock climbing. Like, you know what? I'll regret it if I don't. Like, let's just go. I'm available. Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, it's a fun Sunday night, right? And you know. And it happened, but frankly, I couldn't think of a good segue. Oh, Colin! Oh, both players in trouble. And it's a simul tap out. Oh my God. And Runkley had the lead. He's seeing now. He can't believe it. And he will get it done. 3-1. Oh my God. He's got it. 3-1. It is Runkley with the win. GG's. Or G's, rather, is the better phrasing there. Oh my God. Well, let's head on over. Why not? There he is. Your winner, it is Runkley getting it done. Jeez. There you go. Oh, and of course you can see, oh, if you look over at, hold on, I'm gonna remove the, if you kind of fade over here, you see Colin, meanwhile Colin. He's done so. He's had enough. So there you go. That match in the books. Like he's dead. Somebody call me. No, maybe don't call the authorities. No, he's obviously memeing, but. Oh my God. What a day. What a day. Oh man. All right. Here we go. Coming up next, it'll be Toka and Jedi Evan after this quick ad break on Twitch. So again, if you want to avoid it, y'all know the drill. Help support BirbWizard, help support King, help support Vince, all the people that help run a lot of these events, such as tonight, and of course a lot of the live events as well. Make sure to show support. If you got an Amazon Prime, why not use your subscription, your monthly subscription here at Classic Tetris? Or just subscribe normally, right? Why not? So with that, think of the raid, Lunch Beers 420, hey now, and of course Gaming with Kaiser with the raid as well. And we will be right back with Toka and Jedi Evan. All right, everybody, it is time for the next matchup here on your Monday Night Mayhem. Introductions, please. The left-hand side is a guy making his return to the Mayhem after quite some time. Keyboard tapping away. Looking to get the job done and has been certainly working on that consistency as of late and is going to look to showcase it right here. It is a Toka! And on the right, his opponent for this evening is a guy who's been playing a lot more regularly here on the Monday show as of late and has certainly been putting on some good performances and is now gonna look to get enough wins to maybe get himself in that conversation for the Upstarts Championship down the line. Is the hero that we all need. Is a Jedi Evan. Oh, you just got your first max out Toga? Oh my god, I actually didn't know that. Congratulations. Oh my god. That's huge. That's a huge achievement. Jeez. More attention than I can handle, apparently. Jeez, I didn't even know that. Eesh. Sheesh. Alright, anyway. So Evan offered up same piece sets. He is good with it if Toka is. So Toka, if you are good with same piece sets, we can certainly accommodate that. There you go. He is agreed. Same piece sets will be in effect. Well, I will go ahead and generate the seed since Colin did not beat me to the punch. It'll be a 6060 A0 D5. It'll be again 60 A0 D5. D as in dog playing Tetris. All right, Evan's all set. He is ready to go. Toka's getting himself situated. Man, no, first max out, man. I'll never forget mine. That is for sure. And oh, what is that? What is that? Uh-oh. It's rolling. Oh my god. Perhaps down the line. See some of that. There we go. We got a ready Toka, so let's do it. I'm ready, so let's count him down. Game number one. We begin this one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. What's up, Billy Mac? Yeah, dude, I wanted to go, man. It was just gonna be too expensive. Yeah. Could not afford the flight prices, just the absurd flight prices to get there. But yeah, no, I'll never forget my first max out though. It was crazy because like I had been, just grinding for a very long time that day, right? And yeah, I remember I just got my car washed that day and was feeling good, right? It was, I think just that same weekend I had, well, I had not done well, actually I probably did what Toka just did with that L a lot of times, but, I just went on a nice, the day before, I think, I just went on a day trip with a bunch of my friends, very, very fun weekend, right? And then I ended it literally ended that weekend with the max out, I mean, I freaked out. I lost it. I like screamed and like pretty much I ran and woke up my parents, woke up my sister. Right? I'm like guys, I got it. I pretty much just screamed at everyone who would listen that I got it. I achieved it. So, yeah, no, certainly. I mean, again, big day there, certainly for Toka there on the left side. And I definitely want to, like I said, I want to shout that out because that's, you know, because you'll see a lot of players, you know, obviously at the top level, you know, it's like a cakewalk to get a max out, right? But a lot of people, like, you know, after seeing enough Elite Tetris, people tend to forget just how hard that is, right? To get that, how big of a deal that is. So I just want to make sure, I wanted to shout that out. Though I also want to point out that he is in a bit of trouble right now. As I'm hyping him up, he is in some serious trouble. Oh, I'm gonna hang the SBs. Oh my God. Yes. 83,000 the final score. GD, you know the drill, my guy.
No!
It is Jedi Evan with about 100,000 point lead. He will take a game number 1. GG's. Man, actually, I might adjust the stencil here a little bit. I might just think I'd bump you up. No, I gotta bump you down. There we go. That need to be bumped down a couple pixels. There we go. That looks a little better. All right. That is, of course, game number 1 in the books. Warm-up is done. Yeah, the commentator curse is real. Oh my God. I plead the 5th. Oh man, here we go. Game number 2. Let us continue on in a 3, a 2, 1, a Tetris. Yeah, of course, Ninja's now asking, how about, does anyone remember the first person to ever restream their match? I want to say for me, when I was playing, right, when I first started playing back in 2020, I think it was Billy. I'm pretty sure it was someone European. I'm pretty sure it was Billy. Yeah, Billy as in Blargmeister. I'm almost positive that's who it was. I remember my opponent was Haven. And it was at like 11 in the morning because that was like 11 at night for him because he was living in Hong Kong. So, you know. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was Billy. I'll have to ask her if she remembers that. She would probably, I mean, maybe she, I don't know. Actually, she's taken a lot of restreams, so maybe she wouldn't remember that. But it wasn't as significant a match for whoever restreamed it as it was for, you know, me, the player, playing for the first time, right? So, but, you know. So, like I said, I don't remember specifically, but I remember it was somebody European, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Yeah, of course. Ronckley letting you know, yeah. His first restreamer was Vandy because he was the only one doing it at the time. Why did you think this was Discord? I don't know, Ronckley. Why did you think this was Discord? Una. Evan couldn't think of a segue. He was thinking that was a J, and he correctly thought that was a J and was able to fill the dependency. He is up a bit high, as is Toka. So both players having to resolve some complications here. There we go. Nice burn there from Toka. And yeah, he's going to have to just go ahead and settle with the J burn. There we go. Another nice split double there. That is going to put him in a much safer position. He is at 122. He's got just one burn line away from opening it up. And there we go. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris for both. 145 to 180. Make that 203 for Jedi Evan, as he has got about a 60,000 point lead in this one. Certainly off to a nicer start here than that first game where we saw that pretty early top off from Toka. So there you go. Yeah, certainly good game going on right now, right? Although, as soon as I say that, Toka in another bit of a bind here. Nice T-spin there to resolve. That was a nice solution there. The tuck followed by the T-spin. But now Evan is in some trouble here. They're just taking turns being in trouble, right? They're being so polite about it and making my life easier to manage here. Right? They're just taking turns. Oh, what a quick tap from Evan. Oh, the good flat burn too. Can he survive this? That long bar not helpful. Gets a nice burn and the vault, but not gonna be enough. He'll be finished at 256. So this is not over. Toka, your target score, 257. Let's see if he can get this here. He's only got a few thousand points to go. Certainly can just take his time here. He's got all day here. And there we go. He'll do it in style. Bang! A Tetris for Toka at 276. He'll be good, and we'll tie it up 1-1. GG's. Yeah, actually, I think I need to make Evan's camera a little bigger. Yeah, let me just kind of... There we go. Yeah, that was on my end. All right. Yeah, 'cause you can kind of see the red line below it before, but now you can. Now it's good. So, all right, we're good to go. Game number 3. What was once a best of 5 is still a best of 5 that is now tied up 1-1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Wait, you played against someone who used a gate, used that game GD code and TNP beginner? Bro, what? Oh my god. That is unbelievable. Somebody would do that in TNP beginner of all places. Yeah, welcome in. Oh yes, welcome in. Our good friend Aki Davis is in the house, cheering on his pal Evan. He's like, oh my god, it's Master Jedi Evan. So Aki is here, welcome in. Hope you are well, my friend. Been a hot minute, hope you're good. And of course, Gray Guy Gamer is in the house, checking out his PB of about 460,000. So certainly, it's on his way. He is on his way. Right, you know, and I was kind of talking about it earlier in the very first match of the night when we had Wobert playing, right? And they, you know, they've got about a 500, like a 550 as their PB, you know, and really, you know, when you're kind of at that 400, 500,000 threshold as, oh, hang on. Toka's in trouble. Hang on, let me hold that thought. Oh, no. Oh, Toka was trying to go for the square in that dependency there, was trying to fill that hole, and unfortunately, not gonna make it happen there. And at 99,000 is finished. And at 105, Evan will take the 2-1 lead at GG's. But I guess, well, we get set for the next game. I'll kind of wrap up that thought. You know, I mean, a lot of the 400, 500K level players, you know, when you're at that sort of threshold, usually the problem isn't necessarily the 18 play. You know, a lot of times they can play 18 fairly competently, you know, but it's really the 19 that's gonna, you know, really, you know, help someone of that caliber get better, right? We have really just improving the 19, being able to keep going for a while. You know, because I mean, if you can get like a 400 transition, I mean, you could just line out and get, you know, another couple 100K, right? Like, I think like 150K if you just line out, you know, something like that. I forget what the exact number is because that's not how I like to play personally. But you know, theoretically, right? Like, you know, if you're just starting out on 19, right, you could just line out and PB, you know. So, but at any rate, we are ready to go So let's count them down. Game number 4. It is a 2-1. Evan on game point in a 3, a 2, 1, a Tetris. Alfredo's in the house. Welcome in. What is Evan playing on? I believe Evan's just playing on an NES. Just original hardware. He's pretty sure. Guess it could be a Retron or a Classic or something, but pretty sure just OG hardware. All right, of course, coming up next after the conclusion of this, we do have one more here. We have one more match to go, whether after this game or after one more game, if Toka is able to win this. It is the Shadow Knight and Mari in our main event for this evening. They're gonna duke it out in what should be an interesting matchup. I think it'll be fun to see how it goes. It'll be a matchup of all time. For better or worse. Oh, what a line spin from Evan. Nice. Oh my goodness. Just adjusted into it. Very nicely done. Yeah, something I've noticed about Evan. He's just been able to make a lot of quick adjustments. Like even with Das, right? Able to just, at the very last, make multi-input decisions at the last possible second. You know, it's always crazy to see. Because, like, that's hard. Like, that's really hard to do with Das, you know. Yeah, like that. Like, moves like that with that T rotation, right? Just able to flip it, like, multiple directions, right, before it and finally landed. Like, just, it's always impressive to see with Das. Like, with rolling, it's kind of whatever, because you can kind of get away with whipping pieces left and right. But with Das, I feel like that's just a lot harder to do. As someone who has played in, you know, with both play styles, right? That certainly harder with Das. And the Vits, oh my goodness. Now he's just flexing. Now he's just absolutely flexing. Jefferson would be proud. Oh man, 196 here for Evan. In spite of all the flashiness, is behind in points right now. 235 the score for Toka, but Toka's board a little bit worse for wear, so. See Evan get all excited there. Whoop. Perhaps doing his best Chris Forrest impression over there. Oh man. Yeah, that's right, Aki. Yeah, he's not playing on the original console. Yeah, no, he's playing on the Death Star. Yeah, sorry. My mistake. Oh, Evan in some trouble up top. Oh, he thought that was gonna burn. He definitely thought that was gonna burn. That long bar went right. There's no other reason that goes there. Oh man, that's gonna do it. 244 is the final score. And at 273, Toka is good. And we'll tie it up. And we are going to a decider. I think our first of the night, too. So there you go. One more game in this one coming up. Man, Toka can burn this. No, not gonna do it. Okay. Desoida. We got a Desoida, mate. That we do. Toka warming up the hands, getting ready to go. And there we go. It is time. Oh my god, it is time for this decider. 3, 2, 1, a Tetris. Yeah, decider? More like these nuts. Oh my god. I hate how much that's making me laugh. Oh my god. So dumb. Oh man, of course on deck it is gonna be Shadow Knight and Mari. They're gonna duke it out in our main event coming up in a little bit here after this game is concluded. Yeah, I will say I am pretty pleased because, you know, if ninjas, if you're still here, I think you'll appreciate this probably more than anybody. But I upgraded, you know, over the week. I had a pretty great weekend, you know, the whole, you know, meeting Drake Bell and all that. That was awesome. But it was also great because over the weekend I got a new graphics card, right, for this PC. Right, on Saturday I got it all installed. I got a 3060, right? I've been rocking a 1050 Ti for the last, like, well, what year did I build this thing? I think it was the same year I graduated high school, so it would have been like 2017? Yeah. Just dated myself there, but you know. So yeah, the last like 7 years, right? You know, so I've been rocking the 1050 Ti, so in this PC I've now got the 3060, and that 1050 Ti I ended up moving over to my travel stream PC, right? I put the 1050 in the stream PC because it was having problems at some of the live events I was helping organize and helping, you know, run the streams at, and you know, we were having issues where it would like the audio would get all desynced and all glitchy, like it was like really bad, right? And I had it happen at another event that tournament that I did with a bunch of my buddies, you know, at my house, and we were trying to record it. We had the same issue. You know, it just was like taking forever to, you know, save the VOD, or, you know, not the VOD, but rather the, you know, the local recording. It was, you know, taking forever to do that. So yeah, I did some upgrades this weekend, you know, back to my main point, you know, the 3060 in this, right? It's been working great. I'm really happy with how everything looks. Like everything just looks so much sharper just in general, you know, and you know, a multi-generation skip in graphics cards will certainly do that. Will certainly do that on your eyes. Yeah, no, I am pretty pleased with how it's been working out. It's honestly just everything tonight has just been working a little bit better. So I don't know what it is. It just seems like it's gone so much smoother. You know, even though there wasn't really an issue before. So did the multi-viewer HDMI work? That I just picked up. I've been trying to play around with it a little bit. I haven't done it with like cameras and such, but I've tried it with like a, you know, AV to HDMI capture or whatever, and you know, I felt like the image was kind of dark, but I gotta play around with that a bit more. So I'm sure for like just, you know, some normal cameras, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I don't really have any to test with, so I'll need to hit up some of my buddies that do, you know, or just bother Bidwell or something. So I don't know, but at any rate, let's get a quick score check here, right? Of course, kudos to our players for hanging in there while I'm just yapping about whatever. We got 367 for Toka, make that 369. Hey now, 403 for Jedi Evans, which is about a touch and a half the difference in this final game of the match before our main event that's taking place in a little bit here. Of course, welcome into Rob Norton's in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you've been well these last couple weeks. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. You know, for these last couple matches here, right? These last couple matches, glad you can make it. And of course, Gilded Lizard. Yeah, I'm only a year older than you. Yeah, my ripe old, in terms of Tetris years, right? My ripe old age of 25, right? You know, so yeah, so back when I built this PC, you know, with my pet dinosaur, right? We used the 1050. Yeah. Yeah, of course, I'm trying to read that name. Tails Itself. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably butchering that horrifically, so apologies. But yeah, in memory of Jonas, yeah, I know I miss him. I still think about him all the time, man. Yeah. I'm sure he'd be happy to see what's going on. I'm sure he'd be happy to see all this stuff, so. All right, we got a few lines left to go till transition. 549 Evan, 498 for Toka. Toka trying to, he's trying to hold out for a square and gets it. But now he's getting bursted with Z's and the J at the wrong time. There's the Tetris, but this board not in good shape. So he's got some cleanup to do here on the 19 speed. 524 his score. 620 for Jedi Evan. It's just cooking right now. Here we go. Oh my God. No, Evan with the hang of a T. Our players are both in trouble. Evan taps out and Toka follows right behind. And that is a simul tap out, but Evan with the Monster 18 transition. That 18 game, clutching it out. And he will get it done. 3-2, GG's. Man, that guy was showing, hey, head on over. Actually, I need to fix the scene. There we go. All right. Head on over to that winner scene. That guy right there, Jedi Evan, freaking clutching up there, man. Was really just showing some strong, just all the adjustments he was making was making some really good stacking decisions on the 18, and it pays off with a strong 600K transition. Enough to take game number 5 and the win. GG's. Very nice set at the end there from both of you. As the music has died. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. And that match. All right. One more here, guys. We got one more. It is your main event. Shadow Knight and Mari gonna go 1-on-1. And we will be right back. Well, I say that, but actually, while I'm setting up, because I saw Ninja's question earlier, but we were getting to the transition. What was it like commentating with Tugi? It was great. I mean, he sucks, but like, it was, no, but in all seriousness, it was, no, it was great working with him. I thought, I know he kind of seemed like whatever, was like, where like, man, we hadn't really worked together before. I was kind of nervous. I'm like, I thought he did great. And I thought that, especially by the end, I thought we were building some good chemistry. I think my bigger problems with it was, having a giant speaker right behind us, that, you could just hear Sharky pop it off every few, and I mean, props to him. I mean, it's not a slight against Sharky. It's just the fact that the speaker was literally directly behind us. So it was really loud at times. It was hard to hear each other. So, but no, I thought it was great. I thought it was great working with him. Would be an honor to do so again in the future. All right, anyway, I'm gonna finish setting up this this next match, so BRB. All right, everybody. The time for talk is over. Time to drop some blocks, because it is time for your main events for this edition of Monday Night Mayhem. Introductions, please. The left-hand side is a guy that recently made his return to the Friendlies universe. He's picking up on that rolling and has been cooking ever since. Even making it, look at that, past the level 29 kill screen. And he is looking to get it done in a big, big way. Is your Shadow Knight. And on the right, his opponent is one of your top 10 contenders for your Upstarts Championship. Got himself a wild background for the Tetris pieces. Got some TV program going on, some news. Just got the news on, right? Just like they are a George Washington stan. Gotta stay in touch with all the latest with AOC or whatever other political figures are out there. It's Mari! You think Mari just fell out of a coconut tree? Probably. Probably. You know, pretty much any time I see this dude, yeah, probably. I think that's a fair bet. All right, so Shadow Knight offered up same piece sets is good with that if Mari is. Yeah, right, when will exclamation point Mari be a command? Yeah, of course, some online facts here, right, as we are waiting for Mari to wrap up the warm-up here. Some online facts. First matchup that Shadow Knight and Mari played was on Friendlies. And Shadow Knight has lost every single match to Mari ever since. SPS Lou. I mean, is that a yes or a no? Hey, yeah, no, yeah, that's not a, yeah, I think it's a CTM thing. Wait, SPS Lou, right? To the Lou. That essentially was Mari's response to same piece sets, just a little toodaloo. Oh, that is a yes. Okay, cool. So next time I see a toodaloo, right? I'm gonna assume that is a yes. So there you go. All right. I mean, DC, like the comics, C is 6, 2A. That'll be your seed. Again, DC is C6, 2A. Oh, did I remember to... I just realized, did I change the thing on the... Oh, I did. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, thought I was trying to remember if I changed the bottom bar, right? I've got the rotating images there, right? Yeah, fun fact, that's from a technical perspective, it's literally just images at the bottom that I create every week. But I was trying to remember if I did if I changed the one for this match, and I did. I had to check. So, all right, we're good to go. Game number 1. It is a main event time in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, we are underway. God. I love that they just have just the news going in the background. Like, all you can tell is that, like, AOC is involved in the news segment in some way. Like, I can't even tell which, like, I can't even tell which, like, news station it is. I could just, you know, I just see, like, Alexandria, right, or whatever. Like, oh, dirty and Tetris for Shadow Knight. Oh, my goodness. We're all watching the news. Watching your, you know, 11 o'clock news. Oh, my word. We got Shadow Knight friggin' cooking already here. Trying to get out of the mess that he got himself into to start. Yeah. Like I said, can't even tell which news station that Mari is watching. We can't see the logo, right? It's not in the not in this setup. And I was a little surprised to not see the L go to the right side there. Kind of had the awkward tuck on the left. Oh, it's the D. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I didn't realize that was today. Yeah, I knew that was coming up. I didn't know that was today, though. That'll do it. Yeah, the Democratic National Convention. Yeah, that would explain it. I was gonna say, I'm like, what is this? Like, yeah. Yeah, now we are on the same page. So we got 141. We better get on the same page with the board here as Mari's in trouble. 151 will be the final score. Shadow Knight still got a chase, though. There we go. Nice dirty triple. Needs 152. Probably could just take this burn and be good. And there it is. Yes. 155 will be enough for Shadow Knight to take the 1-0 lead in this main event. GG's. Yeah, former 6 roommate. What? Yeah, dude, I know, man. I wanted to go. I really wanted to go. Just, yeah, like I said, it was not a $600 flight that would take less than 2 hours from where I live. It's kind of out of the budget. So. Yeah, right. I should have been. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Bro, why is such a long pause between these songs? Here we go. Yeah, flying to Canada is expensive. Like, cause honestly, like, again, it was like $600 and that's almost as much as I spent on my flight from Detroit to LAX, right? My round trip to and from LAX for CTWC. You know, it's like, how does that make sense? Yeah. Like, sure, it's technically international, but like, come on, like. As long as the couch stays out of it. Yeah. We're not happy until you're not happy. Yeah, that seems about right. Like, you know, because, you know, and I had kind of mentioned a few other times as well, you know, I mean, probably, I think it was before you got here, though. You know, I technically could have driven, but that comes with its own set of problems, too. Not the least of which is it would take 9 hours without traffic and without including the stop at the border and without, you know, considering any stops for, you know, food or to go to the bathroom or get gas, like, you know. So it probably would have been more like 14 hours or something, you know, like it probably would have been a very, very long day. I mean, because I did an 8-hour drive this summer up to Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and that trip ended up taking 12 hours because, you know, again, you figure stops for food, right, all that sort of stuff. So yeah. And then of course, you know, the other issue becomes I don't know a lick of French, like nothing. So imagine trying to learn another language, trying to figure out, in an effort to figure out where the heck you're going, when you're hours away from, like, no way. There was no shot. Well, I mean, I know I don't have to be a French speaker, but I know a lot of the signs I would assume would be in French, because I know that's the primary language, right? At least that would be my guess. I mean, but either way, regardless, it's such a long drive, it's just not even worth it, you know? You know, like, right, but I mean, like I said, I don't know, I haven't been there, but I would assume a lot of like the road signs and everything, you know, just for navigating, right? Like, I don't want to get lost because I can't read the signs, you know, and telling me where to go, you know. But then everyone's like, oh, well, you know, you have a GPS on your phone, right? It's like, well, yeah, but like, I still got to look at the signs, right, to see which one it's talking about, you know, and it's just, you know, so. Like I said, I really wanted to be there, you know, and it just, yeah, like I said, if the flight wasn't so expensive, I would have just been like, yeah, let's do it, you know, done. Like, so, look at that, having a much better game number 2 here in the meantime. But we're all talking about, you know, the Montreal stuff. Like I said, I definitely wanted to go because I haven't been there before, but our players, well, I can't speak for whether our players have been there, but what I can say, oh, stupid segue. I'm sorry, that was a dumb segue, but 466 to 413 is the score. It is the Shadow Knight with the lead by a couple Tetrises and some change here. Yeah, Rob Norton. See, Rob understands. Like, what? See, he didn't get Birb a private limo? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, come on, Vince, get on it. I'm a pretty important guy, you know. I can't even say that with a straight face. Oh, my God. All right, somebody get Vince on that. Or, like, Marks in case of the Montreal event, right? Like, where's my private limo, bro? Like... Tetris Mario, we'll go to 511. 565 is the score for Shadow Knight. At a Tetris, we'll go to 588. So really, I mean, while we're just laughing it up about whatever nonsense that's on our minds here, I mean, these guys put out a really good game here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I commentated friggin' Logan Paul playing Tetris. So yeah, certainly some royalties. Oh, Mari's in trouble up at the top. Hangs at S-piece with 2 lines to go. This is not a good looking board. Gets a square over. Oh, he's only got 1 line left. Oh no. Oh, hangs the J. Oh, that's gonna do it. 540 the final score, and a 662 at a Tetris for the dagger. Shadow Knight is gonna take the 2-0 lead. GG's. Messaging Marts now. What's up, Roman? And oh, look who else is here. Look who's here. The former Twitch TV champ, Ampo, is here. Long time no see. Where you been, bro? I missed you. We missed you around here. Right, you gotta challenge Tyler. You gotta challenge Tyler for the title now. You know that, right? Like... oh my god. We are ready to go. Shadow Knight is 1 win away from winning the main event. Mari looking to keep this party going longer. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Nah, no, Ambu could just stay Das and probably, honestly, could win. Like, I've seen Tyler play. He's beatable. Yeah, of course, Jedi Evan is back. Is that the DNC in Mari's background? It is. That it is. Yeah, Hillary has come out of the woodworks here. My goodness. Haven't heard that name since 2016. Oh my god. RNC. Yeah, put the RNC on the other side. Oh my god, like a rerun. Because I think they already had theirs, right? Like, let's get the rerun. Oh my god. Wait, did he? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. The Hulk Hogan, yeah, Hulk Hogan, I forgot. Dude, what a wild timeline. Again, I'm trying to be as impartial as possible, right? Like, this is not, I have opinions, this is not, right? I'm not gonna get into all that right now, but it is a wild timeline we're living in, that Hulk Hogan, you know, at all these, you know, national conventions for the, you know, both of the major parties, you're seeing all these wild people coming out for it. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't, at first when you said put Mario on the left side, I'm like, why put Mario on the left side? And then I saw DNC, I was like, oh, that makes more sense. But that would also be fairly contradictory as well, because Mari is on the blue side. So I mean, it makes sense regardless. You know, it simultaneously makes sense and doesn't make sense regardless of where I placed them. What is Biden's PB? Well, I'm pretty sure it's like 1.2. I remember there was an image, I think it was Sam Finch that posted it back during the 2020 election. There was an image of him and Trump playing, and it was, you know, it's like their PB was like 1.2s or something. Like, yeah. Oh god, yeah, I have to find that. I bet I could find that. I know I saved it. I'll have to dig that up. But in the meantime, before I do, we got 204 for Mari, 380 for Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight just cooking right now. It's on a really hot one. Yeah, Biden's got 1.2. I have a horse PP to fight. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? This is wild. Thank you, Mari, for making this a match of all time. Oh my word. That's probably too far. I mean, you're probably right. It was too far, but I'll trust the mod team that is here to make that call. I am not gonna make that call. That's, you know. I gotta call this match, right, at a certain point, right? And these guys are, you know, professionals and are able to just kind of keep going for a bit. And again, you know, as Shadow Knight mentioned before at the beginning, you know, Mari was his first match on Friendlies, and he won that match, but has not been able to win since. So certainly, I mean, it's a big game for him right now, a big game 3. If he's able to win it, he'll be able to take the match. Although he's now starting to find himself in a bit of a slowdown here. Here we go. He has transitioned 542. Mari, certainly with a much cleaner board than the last game, coming into transition. They're at 440. And with 5 lines remaining. There we go. There's the line right there. As the Tetris got one more available. And there it is. Back to back. Why not? 487 the score. And it is hot on the heels of the Shadow Knight going in. We are on the 19 speed. $512 Mari, 606 for Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight ahead in the line count on a count of transitioning earlier. As Mari had a couple of hangs on the bars and does get the next couple over and is able to get the Tetris. 545 now. Is within that. He's within 100K here, within about 60,000 points. There we go. JP's to the left side, and the long bar gonna help bring this down. Mari again had those kind of awkward bar placements earlier back on level 20, and it's kind of caused this dig situation. They're now at 568. 7-0 here for Shadow Knight, who's showing no signs of let up whatsoever. Oh man, Shadow Knight now. Not with the most ideal pieces. Does get the bar over to the right side for the Tetris. But now, oh, now it's kind of got a leaning tower of S pieces towards the middle of the stack. It's gonna get a little dicey for Mari too, as Mari's in trouble and will top out at 589. And that's gonna do it. Shadow Knight will win this main event in a sweep. GG's. Play it out, my friend. Oh my word. Man, look at this. He's probably gonna get out of this too. I mean, it's definitely, I mean, for a roller, definitely diggable. Oh, hangs the bar on the that's gonna do it. All right. That'll do it. Let me head on over. Where's the button? There we go. There we go. It is your winner, chicken dinner. It is the Shadow Knight getting it done. Got the sweep. Just really took command of that series the whole way through. And there you go. He's done it. He's got himself a win here on the Mayhem. GG's. Of course, very fun set all around. Probably for all the wrong reasons, but you know, fun match. Thank you guys for putting that on. He's slandered mid-game. Oh my god. There he goes. Let me end this match as the formality. There we go. Q is now donezo. And with that, that'll be about it from me. It is starting to get late over here, and you know, gotta get to bed at some point. I need to get some sleep because I did not do that last night. But we're gonna find ourselves a raid target again. I want to thank everybody for coming, hanging out, you know, being part of the fun, you know, putting on some good shows, some good matches for us, and yeah, let's see if we can find ourselves a raid target. Who is doing stuff right now? What do we got going on here? We got NGC doing DAS world record attempts. We got, well, I mean, if Mari's gonna keep going, I mean, I'm not opposed to just raiding Mari if they're gonna keep going. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let me... So, Mari, are you going to continue to stream? Are you going to continue? If you're going to continue, I will send the party. Oh, actually, it looks like they're still playing. You know what? Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, I'll send the party over. Why not? You didn't win, but, like, who cares? So, send the party on over to Mari. Go watch the DNC if you want. All right. By the way, show Mari some love, you know, and we will see y'all next time. I will see y'all later.